Hello everyone and welcome to ZeldaSpeedRuns. So today we have a Skyward Sword weekly race with 3 dungeons EUD off, and we are also testing gold hints today. So on commentary we will have Peppernicus and myself, and on tracking we will have Kovan Esme. So thanks everyone and have a great race.
Yeah, hello.
So yeah, very interesting settings today. We have external and unrequired dungeons. So these dungeons can now have progression items instead of the usual settings where the unrequired dungeons are barren. So yeah, not the settings we usually see here. And we are also trying gold hints now. So gold hints are the same as in Ocarina of Time, if you have seen them there, which means that instead of just saying that a region has an item required to beat the seed, it says that the region has an item that is required to beat a specific dungeon.
It's definitely gonna be interesting how the player's gonna handle the changes here. Are they gonna try to make that work with the hints?
It gives more information.
Yeah.
Basically. Okay, so race just started, basically. So we will start very soon.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay, so the big question will be which dungeons are required today. So my bet is on Fire Sanctuary and something else because only Fire Sanctuary seeds are rolled right now. But yeah, okay, we already have Dean's Power, yeah.
Interesting. Oh yeah, it is Fire Sanctuary. The Naming Mining Facility and Skyview.
Yeah, of course that's Fire Sanctuary.
Nice.
Oh, interesting.
Is LMF is closed, right? Or is it open already? From the start. In the setting.
I don't know why there is... it seems we're ahead of chat.
30 seconds
I'll
ahead.
try to update it, yeah.
Guess we'll wait 30 seconds before we say what's in this next chest, which is really important. And I can refresh the race commentary, maybe that's...
Yeah, I did refresh.
Oh yeah, okay, now we
okay,
open a chest and get a blue feather. That's seems more reasonable. Sorry for that.
Yes. No problem. So, yeah.
Yeah, I mean the start is gonna be very standard still, you know, just getting everything that's around Skyloft.
Yeah, I actually expect some runners to go for hints a little earlier than usual because the gold hints are a little more a little stronger. Yeah. Also, in this new hints distribution, we have at least 3 gold hints and 4 sots hints. So that makes 7 items hinted required, which is a lot.
Nice.
Yeah, we already have Harp. Yeah, Harp is really good.
Yeah.
So that's already 3 items in the Knight Academy area. Also, yeah, we are playing on a build with the Emerald tablet chest in Goddess Statue.
Yeah, it seems like Pac-Man Ghost did make like extra file for some bit stuff already, while Muzu is just going for the checks for now.
Yeah. So we will probably take the bazaar item, and then I expect runners to go for hints or for Farron, since it seems we have Emerald tablet starts today.
Mm-hmm. See what we have here.
We can already check the Ballad of the Goddess item, since we have half. So Farron is actually not that bad. And it has a hint stone.
I guess you could get for the vote a full chest and get that still, you know, it's not that far off, and then just jump. Getting
So yeah,
reward.
since we have LMF and Fire Sanctuary required,
So many
we need quite a lot of items today.
Almost.
Yeah, only
almost
Skyview
everything,
is a short dungeon today.
Yeah.
Also, since the start was Emerald tablet, there is a high chance the goal hint for Skyview will be for a projectile.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It will probably be the first projectile of the seed. So yeah, if the Skyview goal is in Norvège region, we might have a problem.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Pac-Man is going for Colin's ladder check.
Yeah,
risky,
not a
but
bad
you know,
idea
it
when you
could
get
pay out
very...
to be great.
Yeah.
Another Song of the Hero.
Yeah, that's the second one, right?
Yeah. Crazy how many songs we get on Skyloft. We have five crystals, alright. In theory, you could get the 5 crystal reward, but that would be a little bit early.
Yeah.
Crystals.
But with the hints logic we have, we might get the scale of trial hints just accessible right now if it's required. So it would not be that bad.
And as I said, they go from after Waterfall into Sky, not to Farron.
The items that are locked by your location hinted cannot lock the hint stone. It points to.
I'm gonna go for the first hint here.
Okay, so clean cut hint stone here. So Skyview path is Mogma Turf, and Ruby tablet is in the sky.
Okay, interesting. So either through Goddess Cubes or Spiral Charge. I mean, maybe like Crystal, like, I don't know, I don't think the Pumpkin Crystal Quest, actually, I guess that could be the check too, if that's in there.
Ruby tablet in the sky can be interesting, so it's very likely, since Magma Turf is path to Him 1, that the Pumpkin Island has the item. Central Skyloft is Thoughts. And Knight Academy is Thoughts. Yeah, of course. So Central Skyloft had Song of the Hero part. And Knight Academy had Hop, so it's already resolved.
Yeah. Right. Was probably gonna lead to getting the some goddess cubes in Farron in order to get some sky checks.
Well,
for the
I think the
root
dex cubes
tablet.
are off in these settings.
Oh, then it has to be
Yeah,
like
it has to be on
lumpy or spiral
Left,
charge. Yeah, or yeah.
since it's not in the pumpkin.
Yeah.
Um,
No, the spiral charge. Okay, so we'll probably find spiral charge in Farron, unless there's like the neighbor tablet there, the Ember tablet. It could be a thing too. Oh, Oriel could be too, yeah. Oriel gives you an item that they should keep in mind for sure, yeah. That's also easy to get. Another hintstone here.
yeah, the last hintstone accessible easily. Ancient Cistern is barren, and Silk Grounds is source. Oh yeah, Silk Grounds. So that's very good. So this is probably spiral charge.
Yeah.
Ancient Cistern barren is very good, since it's not a required dungeon today.
Yeah.
So we will never set a foot in this dungeon.
Yeah, and also, you know, skips a bunch of, some items we just don't need at that point, basically, or almost not need. Like, scale doesn't really give in much checks now, so it's also interesting.
Of course, Senshape or a Temple Baron would be better, but you'll take what you can, right? It's better than
especially if the
Skyview
dungeon can
Baron.
have stuff. Yeah, it's very nice that one of them don't.
Imagine if you had the Skyview Baron. That would be an awful hint.
Alright, so Muzu's going for the Oriel check, maybe thinking that there's something for the sky check there.
I mean, it's short Skyloft. It's hinted shots. Even if you get 2 Song of the Hero parts, you can still get something cool here.
For sure.
So we have two checks available out of the 3 checks possible in the Silk Grounds. Since the Gorko wall is locked by Water Dragon Scale and the projectile. But I think you have to go there now.
Yeah, I also think, like, I'm not sure why Muzu is wanting to keep going on Skyloft after getting, like, told to go to Silk Grounds by the hints, but, you know.
Yeah, Batten could have something, but Silk Grounds being source is a really good indication.
Yeah. I feel like following the logic first is always a good idea before going for these little bit more obscure checks.
Also, with the path to Gilrahim 1 being in Eldin, you know that you will likely have to go to Ferren twice to go to Skyview.
For sure. I mean, it's basically guaranteed.
Yeah. Ruby Tablet being hinted in Sky is very powerful here.
That definitely means that Muzu and Pac-Man are gonna be pretty equal now, again. Since Pac-Man did get the Colin Zelda check earlier, which had 5 crystals.
Yeah.
So yeah. The Pac-Man probably will go right to Farron, I presume.
Also, Silk Grounds hint is just besides the Fire and Pillar. That's the message, right? Well, it's also near Oriel, so...
Oh, okay, I guess he's gonna go for the power check. I mean, sure, I guess. It's more clean. You know, at the end of the day, this is a race with a bunch of people, so... You know, going a little bit less risky and getting, like, all the checks might be the better choice if you just want to be in the upper path. Another patch. Okay, we'll see Muzu here gonna do like a lodestone manipulation to avoid opening the shed. Basically just skipping tonight.
If you're not going tonight, might always it's a good idea to do this. If you're already a knight, it's probably bad because you'll probably go
Yeah.
to bed at least twice in the scene.
And I assume the door is just automatically unlocked. Yeah. So
Yeah.
otherwise, it would obviously be not a good choice. Right. And we'll get another 5 crystals. Nice. Petro found his own gadget crystals to give. And a cursed metal.
Oh
Nice.
yeah, it's my craft medal.
Nice.
Well,
Nice.
I guess Musu is going to Bazaar before getting off Skyloft.
That is probably a good idea, yeah. Though it's a little bit annoying.
You wouldn't want to get a bottle and not be able to use it.
Yeah, that would be stupid.
Especially
if Oriel could have... I mean, you could get Bottle and Farron and then do Oriel check and get Ruby Tablet.
Yeah,
And then not
Felron
being
has
able to do all that
mushrooms,
stuff
so-
would be super annoying. So it's like really important, actually. Get rid of, just because we know that Oriel could potentially be what opens up Elden.
Yeah. Speedruns could have the bottle, actually.
Bottle of Spiral Charge, basically. Right, so Muzu did that. And I think now finally we can go to Farron.
Yeah.
Seems like Pac-Man is opening the shed. Which is
Yeah.
nice if you end up going to patrol a bunch of times, obviously, because every time Muzu's gonna have to make the jump and the void out stuff, which does cost time in the end. So
Yeah.
it depends on how
So-
often we're gonna visit patrol here.
Yeah.
And how
So I
good
prefer
that's
to
gonna be.
open shed on the one time I go take loose crystals instead of just
Yeah.
going there to open shed. Also, yeah, Pac-Man has 20 crystals now. So he has these 5 additional loose crystals.
Yeah.
And he's very unhappy about his cast medal.
Yeah. The next cruise crystal is gonna be 30. Gonna take a bit. Alright, let's see
Muzu is-
what was hinted at here for Sealed Grounds.
Yeah. So that's already 3 out of 4 required sorts hints. And we might have more than 4, but we cannot have more than 7. And if we get 7, we are very lucky, because there is only 3 hints that are not predetermined in this distribution.
Alright. Okay, it's not the Battle of the Goddess check.
Yeah,
That
definitely
is
not.
an Eldenor. Unless, you find a way to use the Eldenor to end the Elden. Right. Here. 5 crystals. Okay.
Oh, crystals.
Interesting.
That would be a pretty bad source. But
Yeah.
it's possible.
It would
So-
be, I guess, 30 reward, probably.
Actually, I think if we do not have more crystals available, that makes bat 30
Yeah,
available.
patrol. We need to go patrol.
Batro for Moldel Rock and
Yeah.
Trial Gate in Tailloft was
God, that's a lot of patrol.
yeah.
Interesting. So we're probably gonna get
It's a good medal.
another
Okay.
5 crystals at least in Farron. Oh. Oh, Muzo's having some trouble with the log jump and deciding to just push the log. Probably
Yeah.
not a bad idea.
So Batro is path to Moldel Rock. I guess that Batro will be the very big bottleneck in the seed.
For sure, yeah.
And we have Bat 30 in Logic with Crystal Swords in Sealed Grounds. So if crystals are confident swords right now, I think we will not find any other crystal pack in Farron. And
Also
you will
for-
have to get the 10 loose.
For beating Moldorak, the logic doesn't require gas bellows, right? I guess for the dungeon,
You actually
it
need
requires.
this. I think you actually need the gas bellows just to reach the
Yeah,
boss.
just to reach the boss. Yeah, that makes sense. You know, you can only really, you could use RBM, but
So
it's
I'm
too
pretty
much.
sure we got some crystals in Central Skyloft. So that could also resolve the
Yeah,
Central
yeah.
Skyloft thought.
Let's see what we get here.
No, there were no crystals in Central? Interesting.
I mean,
Crystals
we had
were in...
crystals on the Collins letter check, and
Yeah, so it was on Night Academy.
yeah, Night Academy.
But Night Academy also had Harp, so it does not help a
Yeah.
lot.
Yeah. Hmm.
So yeah, which item is besides the Great Tree?
The resolution is making it a little bit difficult.
Oh, it's Whip.
It's whip.
Yeah, I
Interesting.
see. Yeah, but Ancient System is barren,
Yeah.
and Friendship is not required.
Yeah, but could be
Still,
something could be in Zenship. And I guess
yeah,
whip could be, can be interesting for some stuff. But
yeah,
unfortunately whip, ends up being pretty useless because you can't really aim with it, so
yeah. For one very recent use of Whip is pushing for the LMF dungeon because Whip can open the door
yeah.
in the first room of LMF.
Yeah, the first room
It's
it's
not
pretty
in
nice.
logic, but it's very good.
For sure for the first room. Seems like we're gonna go for the Kiku rescue now. Interesting that we waited on that.
Yeah, but
I guess
I'm
Muzu
not
was
sure
hoping to find
the...
something nice and don't have to do this.
Yeah, I think it's time for 10 loose crystals, to be honest.
Yeah, I understand though why you don't want to do it. I understand why
Okay,
you're like, you know what, let's do this.
if you get 5 crystals on if you get 5 crystals on this link shot check, it would mean that crystals are not sought for 30.
Actually,
So it has to be something strange. So yeah, I guess we will get something that will not open any checks and will not be crystals.
maybe, yeah. But it could be something that could be useful later after the opening for Elden. Like bombs or something. No, just no bombs would give another Farron check, I guess. Something like gas bellows. I guess gas bellows could be, I think. Still need other stuff to reach Moldorak.
Yeah. Bats being path to Mordorak is definitely hinting that 30 is the big bottleneck of the seed. But since it's the big bottleneck of the seed, the fact that it is a path is not very interesting, since Batro will probably lock all 3 dungeons at this point.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this one path will be treated as sorts, basically. Oh yeah, slingshot check is pretty slow, but
Pac-Man's getting his whip as well.
yeah.
You never know
Also,
when you need it.
I don't think you can get the sometimes slingshot hint. If it has progression, you cannot get the sometimes hint after this time. Well, actually, since Bat 40 is probably the progression, you could have it. So... But still, 10 loose crystals is very bad, because you have to be you have to go to the Lemsip Frankin to get crystals because you don't have beetle, you don't have claw shots.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, very unlucky start to the seed for sure. Whoever rolled it, did a good job.
Well, I rolled the seed.
Oh, good job.
Yeah. I mean, I have been rolling every seed for the co-op tournament these past weeks.
Always been Fire Sanctuary.
Yeah, everything is fair temporary.
Seem like to have a favorite.
Well, it is my favorite, but that's
Same.
unrelated to seed rolling. I think Fire Sanctuary is the most interesting dungeon in this
Oh
game.
yeah.
It
pretty
has
cool.
it has a lot of cool tricks. You have a lot of decisions to take,
Yeah, yeah.
and it's also pretty far in the game. It's not like
Yeah. It requires a lot of stuff,
yeah. There's a lot of stuff to do there.
but you can still like, you know, cheese a bunch of chests and stuff, which is really interesting. If you want to. Alright, let's see what Slingshot is. Let's see if that was worth it, Muzu.
It's
See if
probably
that was
not,
worth it.
but at least it will enable all of them. So there's that.
Yeah. Always the left option for some fast text.
It's never.
Hey, Silver Rupee.
Well, it's not the
Yes,
worst
that could be
thing, but
useful.
yeah, it will help Beetle.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I mean, we'll
okay,
go to
time to
Beetle
hump and
anyway
move.
because we have the cage so early. So once we get a projectile in Elden, we'll probably check out Beetle as well at some point.
Yeah, I'm really surprised Muzu didn't go check the Lake Floria hint
Yeah, that's
and
true.
get the item. The item could be out of logic crystals.
Oh, out of logical crystals would be so nice, yeah. Oh boy. It
Yeah,
would be totally
I,
worth.
I think getting the Lake Floria chest is way better than getting the slingshot check.
Mm-hmm. Let's see if Pac-Man goes for it.
Well, I expect Pac-Man to go get it.
Yeah. Yeah, it seems like the direction that he's heading is pretty clear.
Yeah, nice. So we'll get to see runners do different things.
Let's see what this hint.
Also, you'll get a path to Gilwehim too, sometime in this seed.
But I guess if
but
all of this
later.
is useless, which is probably not, but I mean at least the hint is gonna be pretty useful. Muzu is gonna have a little bit of a head start here, and maybe this hint is like something extremely obvious that we already have, and you know, at that point Muzu made the right choice. Although it's obviously luck at that point.
Yeah, Skyward Trial is already hinted. So Central
Ooh.
Skyward has to have something.
Sandship.
Ooh. What was the first hint?
It was hard to read, but I think it was like sandship chest.
Okay,
Has-
Sandship chest.
Yeah, like was like.
It
Oh,
was dead. Okay.
dead,
And the
okay.
Batro is path to Gilwehim too. So Batro has 2 items, not 1. Because they can't hint the same item.
Okay.
So Batro has 2 required items in this seed.
Yeah. Makes sense. I mean, one for Moldarak and one for now. Because we got the sequence one. Interesting.
So what's
Pac-Man's getting 20
Pac-Man
rupees
get?
there.
Yeah, what did Pac-Man get in the lake?
I don't think he got the chests in. Did he get the chest?
Yeah, I think he
I
got
was
the
so
chest.
I was so focused on the hint still that I missed.
Yeah.
But it seems like since our tracker didn't get anything, probably nothing.
Yeah, which is unfortunate.
Yeah. Right, starting up the Crystal Ball quest, knowing that we'll get Ruby Towered, but we don't have claw shots right now. Yeah, but 5 is... that's for Boulder.
Yeah, but 5
then we
is...
have...
but 5 could be sourced for just for crystals. This could be really bad.
Right. Trying to avoid the cutscene there.
So crystals are confirmed sorts, at least. So the Speedrun sorts is actually resolved now.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is not the best seed to show buff hints, it seems. Cold hints here are terrible because of a horrible pull mechanic early on in the seed. But at least the Gilrahim 1 path hint is actually good because it says Mogmat off.
Yeah, now the 30 reward is gonna be a bottle. And then we're gonna go back into Varen, get the... I guess now you can get in the sky as well.
Yeah.
But still, it's pretty funny. We'll know that projectile
Yeah.
is gonna be an Elden. Because otherwise you could beat
Yeah.
Skyview
If you get any
before
other
going to
projectile, you
Elden.
can beat Skyview unless the
I guess
big
you
key
could
is in the
it
cage.
require scale for
Yeah.
Skyview.
Or H could be in the cage.
Yeah. True. Yeah. I guess it's most likely not a projectile. Could also be like bombs, and then you go back into Farron, and then behind the bombable checks is like Bottle of Spiral Charge. And I guess I don't know if that's the logic, but you could go Deep Woods with bombs as well.
Yeah, but at least it will. The item you will get in Magmatov will tell you a hint to where the big key could be in Skyview, which is pretty interesting.
Mm. Okay.
Yeah, Deep Woods with bombs is in logic. You can actually enter Skyview with bombs, I think.
Okay, is that also in logic? Because that's a little bit harder. I think the yeah, that makes sense that's not in logic, because like the woods you just have to like hold it above your head, but for like the SV one you actually have to throw it at the right timing, which is pretty hard. Okay, we're getting there for the 31. Pac-Man seems to have it. No? Moose is probably also one off.
Yeah, I think McMahon got his pumpkin crystals while getting the hindstone and the...
Yeah, he did. So he has a little bit of advantage there. He already sniffed it out.
Yeah,
requirement for 30.
That's something that you don't do very often, but today it paid a lot.
It was certainly required in this case.
And he did it for 5 lose.
I guess
actually.
getting all these crystals made him made him like think maybe that's a requirement.
Yeah.
Alright, what we got here?
Also, he probably
Claw
did it
shots. Okay, we're going down that hole apparently. I guess we can. Well, it means Skyview is locked behind, because claw shots is enough to beat Skyview.
You are really far ahead of me because Pac-Man did not get it yet for me.
Oh, sorry. I can.
Yeah. I just saw it right now. So
I
yeah.
reload. I guess I'm a little bit too quick.
Claw shots on 30.
I think turning it on to like source to get better quality gives a little bit ahead.
Yeah, that may be true.
Just like this for the hints. I guess I'll just...
And close shots and more crystals.
Hmm.
So since we
Yeah, so
don't know how-
interesting. I think that means Skyview is gonna be locked behind the BK is gonna be in the bad spot. Because close
Yeah.
shots should usually be enough to do gear aim 1. Which is certainly interesting.
Yeah, this tells us that the H is not in a location easily reachable.
Yeah, it's Beetle or it could be... No, I think it's just... Yeah, I think it's just Beetle that is the other requirement. I mean, I guess Beetle is kind of...
Well, Beetle,
yes.
Great Tree, Zelda's Closet. That's actually quite a lot of things to do. Skyview also could have a progression. Skyview could have the bottle to get a ruby tablet and open the seed, which would make Skyview double dip required in this seed. We get the Deep Woods Hinstone.
Yeah, we're checking a Beetle now, since we can with the Clutch as well. And we do have the cage, so we could turn that into... Okay, Slingshot, interesting. But with Claw Shot, Slingshot is not that interesting anymore.
Oh, you're still a little ahead of me, it seems.
Oh, God.
I don't know how it works, but yeah. So Slingshots, yeah, definitely buy it. You have
Sorry,
300 rupees and you want to check what are the next Beetle items. Also, there are crystals on Beetle.
Okay, so Barney is buying the piece of heart right now, is that correct? Or still too far?
I might need to refresh too, actually. But
Just refresh again and see where we are. Oh no. Okay. Okay, now he is just leaving Beetle. Okay.
yeah, same.
I'll just not turn it back to source. I'll just stay here, so I'm not ahead. Okay, reloading to see what's new. Okay.
Yeah, nothing else. So
Yeah.
Slingshot is good because you logically need the beetle for the cage, but you can
Actually,
actually
Slingshot. That's true.
is the whip
Oh, it's a slingshot.
logical for the cage?
Oh,
If
the
the whip is logical for the cage, I think it has to be her H in Three Eyes at this point.
Yeah. For sure.
Then Magma Turf is probably the beetle at this point. Oh yeah, also Favor's Courage on Beetle.
Interesting. So we...
Yeah, it's always Fire Sanctuary, but Fire Sanctuary is a cool dungeon, not like Steamship. Steamship is not a cool dungeon. I mean, you're doing 5 minutes of not doing any check. How can it be a cool dungeon?
And you skip the boss. Usually.
And you skip the boss. The boss is so horrible, you want to skip it.
Yeah, that is true. Okay, we're gonna check Zelda here as well.
I mean, no reason not to, right?
Yeah, of course.
Very fast check.
We're still looking for something that allows some checks in the sky. I guess the cage could have been the check in the sky as well, but
yeah, actually,
it's for his courage. But yeah, so okay, bottle in the closet, so we can do Oriel now.
Yeah, that opens one more sky check.
Yep.
But yeah, Pharaoh's courage could be salts. I guess.
I think it said it's the ruby tablet is in the sky.
Oh yeah,
right?
it's ruby tablet in this case, so it's not that.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah.
Don't know that sky in itself is so yeah. But I mean, Ruby obviously is also soft in a way. Wouldn't go to first entry.
Esme is not buying these
Good
controls.
job, Alex. Always first entry.
I mean,
Okay.
I think Biosanctuary seeds are always more interesting than other
Yeah,
seeds.
the requirements are higher, which is interesting. So let's see if this is actually Ruby, and if we can actually, if you could actually not have to go to Farron again. I mean, it's this or Spiral Charge. I don't think we're forgetting any other sky checks now.
Well, yeah. Also, it opens a central scale of check that cannot be that can be sought because central scale of is unresolved now that the scale of trial is dead.
There it is, the Ruby tablet.
Yeah.
So now it's gonna be interesting. I mean, I guess we're gonna definitely go for Elden to get the item for Game 1. So next trip is definitely Elden now. And then
Just be
finishing
happy
it.
that it's not a double schedule tip at this point. Actually, the beetle in Magmatov could be not reachable because you don't have meats.
Yes, I guess.
But still, there's 7 accessible checks in engine right now.
Okay, we just got a beetle. Wait.
Yes. So, what is the path in Magmatov?
Is there like can I be like a scale requirement if you get, I guess if you get
Oh,
Ferocious
yeah.
Courage?
It can
No,
be a
if you get
scale or meats
scale.
then.
Yeah.
Meats or scale? If it's meats,
Yeah, mids. Of course. Yeah, that's the smoky mids check. Oh my god, I've not played this game. It's been a while.
yeah, that's actually true. So if it's meats, yeah, if it's meats, there is a pretty big chance that there is a pretty decent chance you need this to clear Skyview.
Interesting.
But
Yeah, it could all be
yeah,
for a small key, of course. I mean,
it can
it's
be for small key, but
considering that it's a mids check, which is pretty early in the dungeon. It's actually quite likely that it's the small key because you only have the map chest and the normal small key chest. The Skyview 1 small key chest beforehand.
yeah.
And you have a bunch of closed key doors until you can get to
Right.
the.
So going to Skyview is probably the best thing here because
Yeah, I think with the
you
beetle,
will get,
I think you're pretty set.
you will get the information of what item is in Mogmatov.
Yeah.
By doing this, because if there is a small key in the chest, it's probably meets locked. Well, it's
Yeah,
actually
you
always
can
water
check
scale
pretty
locked.
early.
Right?
Yeah.
Meets check is also water scale locked, right? Always.
Yeah. I mean, I guess if you can avoid it with claw shots. Actually, you can like enter the room before you raise the water, right? And then I think you can avoid.
Yeah.
Yeah, with claw shots, so claw shot mids or scale mids. So since we have claw shots, we only need mids.
Interesting. Oh
Yes,
no,
it's
Pac-Man.
that is a little bit too low, but it's fine. We're still in the outskirts, so we can just walk around.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely. I mean, I think both is fine. Honestly, it's not like you're just wasting that much time.
Yeah.
It's likely, since there are not that many checks in Elden as well, it's likely that we get something here still.
Well, I have to agree that actually Elden is better, but because of 2 things. If you get the water scale in Magmatov, when you go to Skyview, you can do the 2 checks in Floria that you are missing on right now. And then, if you get the meats in Magmatov, that means these are the first meats of the seed, and you can full clear Elden.
Bro, yeah.
So,
But yeah. Yeah, I actually wonder. I think water scale might be required just because someone can lock themselves out of it, you know. So logically, scale can be required, right? Since if you raise the water, you can't get down there without using scale anymore. So probably logically, it's probably always locked behind scale. Otherwise, someone could soft block. I mean, if you don't raise the water, you can just walk through the crawl space because the water isn't raised, and then you can use the claw shots at the vines there that are in that room with the statue.
Yeah. So
And
Muzu reloading the sky. For I think it's not needed. It's just to be to see easily where is the pillar. But I think it's not needed.
yeah, exactly. I mean, the logic has to account for the people being dumb and raising the water, obviously. So logically, it has to be checked to require the scale. So that could be something that is in Magma's Magma turf, because logic would be like, oh, you need to scale for this, although you need scale in mids. But it's most likely mids. Let's be honest. Like, we get mids, not in the Magma turf. So I
Okay,
assume
so
the
that's
Magma
scale.
turf has scale,
Yeah.
which makes sense. Again, scale is not needed, technically.
Well, yeah. With system Baron, it's only 3 more checks. 2 in Floria and 1 in Shed in Central.
True.
But Central is
Like, we
source.
did Lake Floria. No, do you mean the ones deeper in? Yeah. Right, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess they could have something. That would be quite unlucky, I suppose. I mean, it seems like everyone's gonna get scale anyway, so.
I mean, why not?
Yeah,
It's in Magmatov. Magmatov is
exactly. You
easy.
gotta get those checks anyway.
And in Volcano, it's source. Yeah, for me it's right. Thank you very much, Sid. Now the big question of this Sid is where is Ember tablet?
Yeah, I mean, I guess it has to be. I mean, it's probably along in Elden or in Skyview, unless we're unlucky. I guess it wouldn't count the neighbor tablet needing for being Moldorak, right? Or is that a thing?
No,
I think it
Muzu.
probably only checks the dungeon, right? So what you need for the dungeon.
Muzu missing the bomb on this wall.
Hmm.
There we go.
Alright.
So with no scale and no
Neighbor
bounds.
can be path for Moldy.
Yeah.
So I suppose that could be something that is on Patrol still.
Yeah.
Since we have something that.
Yeah. But for
Because I don't
now,
think
Battle is resolved.
you know, claw shots is not needed for beating Moldorak, so that is not.
Yeah, but claw shots
doesn't
are
do much more.
needed to access Ember tablets because that 30 was a big bottleneck.
Yeah. I'm just thinking about like. Yeah, no, that was already hinted anyway. No, it wasn't hinted. So yeah, I was thinking of maybe that's like a double hint. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
we get a hint in Steel Grounds that there's 5 crystals, which leads to 30, which is the hint for Patrol, but claw shots is not what we need for Moldy, so that's not it. So it's something else on Patrol still. Okay, we get crystals so far in mids, yeah. Okay, small key, that's bad. That's a very bad sign that the map chest has small key. Because that means it is quite likely the mids check has, at least for Pac-Man, it's a bet. Oh, bombs. Okay. I guess bombs could be what's needed here. This is very nice. Getting bombs already.
Don't have to give him one would be wild.
Yeah.
Tells you a lot about scale. Bomb block scale would be interesting.
Okay.
Okay, so
Yeah, I think.
it's either second small key in the dig
Yeah,
spot
yeah.
or the H.
I guess very important now is to do the bit warp here and not use the small key. Because then you have like a second small key, you know, which could be like the... Okay, I guess we're just gonna use the first small key. Basically committing to the idea that speak big K. I guess you can skip the small key.
You can still skip the second one, it still
Yeah,
works.
it's fine. It's fine. Very true, it's fine. Yeah. Skip,
Okay,
skip, skip,
one more crystal pack in
it's been a while.
Matter. So at least it will be very easy to go to 50.
I mean, that's nice, at least. We know that Patrol is gonna have something still, most likely.
Well, not sure. Crystals could be the first hinted, and close shots the second.
True.
But
Sure.
you
Tend
still
to
want
say
to be
most
sure.
likely, but doesn't necessarily mean that's... I mean, if you get so many crystals anyway, might as well, you know. Lean 5 more needed. Okay. Let's see what we have behind the bars. So now here's the thing. Will you go for the long check in sky view or commit to the idea that if like BK is not here, you can either commit to the idea that it's in the midst checks, or you go for the long check in sky view.
Once you get the second small key, you know that...
Yeah, that's true too. Okay, that's the last song of the hero here. Interesting.
Yeah. It's interesting, but unfortunately it's dead.
Yeah.
You have a bug medal on the trial.
Nice, nice. I mean,
So, yeah,
you know, if you want to get it.
Yeah, Free Eyes. I mean, if Free Eyes has a small key, you know the H is in the dig spot. But if Free Eyes has an item, you know that the small key is in the dig spot.
Yeah.
So you have to do it.
I mean, it is nice. Yeah, I mean, you could also just gamble and just skip the small key or go to mids or something. But that's definitely the safe option to just check and find out if it is indeed the BK locked or second small key locked. It would be very nice for Pac-Man if it would be just a second small key.
You know for sure it. You know for sure it's second small key in the dig spot if this is not the second small key.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, that's yeah. I'm just saying it would be nice for Pac-Man if that would be the case, because then this would be a one-trip sky view. Although it would be a little bit annoying to go back and do the bit order, but it's definitely faster than having to go back to Skyview.
Also, did he get the map yet?
No, I don't think so. I think it was small key in the first one, something random in this normal small key door.
Yeah.
So
event map here he would be happy about, but that would mean that you could skip this check.
Okay, there's the map. That is very nice.
Well, nice for Pac-Man because he at least.
Oh yeah, he's saved before. That makes sense. Yeah, okay. And now he's just gonna go out. Probably gonna go outside and back in and do the bit warp.
Yeah. So Pac-Man can clear Skyview, but
I would have used the statue to go out, but I guess you can use. Yeah, you can just go in another room. The statue that works too, I think. Yeah.
But I guess Snake could skip Free Eyes. and then know after clearing the dungeon that free ice is completely dead, and yeah, would be a pretty big gamble, but would pay big time. Because free ice is really
yeah,
slow.
Muzu will know that before it even gets to that, so Muzu will be able to skip the 3-eye room, which is
Okay.
gonna save
Bat
some
15
time
is
for her.
hinted life medal. So Bat 40 at most is needed. But 50 is completely dead now.
And I guess Muzu skips the whole bit warp shenanigans, so it's definitely gonna save some time on Skyview on Pac-Man. And there's so many crystals.
Yeah.
So many crystals
I
in Elden. They're really
they
mocking
have to
you
be
after having
somewhere.
to get 10 loose crystals to get to
The,
Elden. They just
yeah, the last
fill
seed
it.
I made was also a 10 loose crystal seed. And Gymnast got 75 crystals in that seed.
Yeah, it is. It is.
70 crystals. He got 70 because the 10 he did not get were the 5 loose he did not ever get, and the 5 crystals hinted on Skyward Trial. But he got every other
Yeah.
crystals. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's pretty rude. Just, you know, being able to full clear Elden and just filling Elden with gratitude crystals. I mean, you do get bombs, of course, in mids, but
Aljon is very grateful about it.
yeah.
Also, yeah, Muzu did make the jump,
Yeah.
but
I would
had
just
only
hang
had
down
to
from the
die.
ledge for the setup. But I mean,
Yeah.
it works like this too, but it can be a little bit annoying. There we go. Yeah, it's a little bit hard to pull the sailcloth in time here, so you almost always get damaged.
Yeah. But it gives a instant, so yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. Okay. What a scale in Layer Desert.
What is scaling
Wait.
learning the desert? So it's bomb blocked.
Yeah, it also means that the game wants you to go to Lenevu before beating Skyview.
Also, this is an item hint, and we don't have item hints by default. So this is one of our 3 random hints.
Yeah, and it's a pretty good one, you know, to figure out the logic, what the logic wants you to do. Because that means everything after what gets unlocked after Skyview, which, you know, we don't know if there's anything really, but at least that would be not logically the Ember tablet. Because the game would want you to go to Lenevu first to get the water scale.
Yeah. And Musu knows that.
Yeah. So if there's something crazy on like the Girahim 1 check or the Ruby tablet check, then that would not be the priority for Muzu now, because she knows, okay, I first want to find the Ember tablet. That's more important before I gonna follow this. Okay, pouch, I guess. Interesting. And it was it also said, I think, the crystal.
I mean,
is interesting.
yeah, Ember tablet could be on bat 40, but path to Mojovac is resolved by claw shots and crystals, both.
Yeah,
both
it
of
could
them.
be. Yeah, it could be that.
It could be
claw shot
nothing on
was
bat
just
40.
what we needed.
It could completely be nothing. But Ember tablet is definitely accessible somewhere right now.
Yeah, it's not unlikely that Bath is just gonna give us Ember tablet here.
So it's still very likely that Ember tablet is just there.
For sure. Which is definitely nice, means we don't have to make a bottleneck for that. Okay, fire shield earrings, alright. Interesting.
Yeah.
So many items on patrol.
Yeah, but
alright. So after so I guess it's either fire shield earrings or claw shots.
Or crystals.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Of course, I mean, like, one of the items is important. I guess both could be important too.
I think... I mean, fire shield earrings are needed for Gilrahim too. This is the bare minimum.
Yeah, that's true. But we have not gotten a hint for Girim 2 hint, right?
Yeah, we got a hint. We got Batro to Modalwag and Batro to Girahim too.
Oh, I thought it was Girahim. Oh no, yeah, Girahim too. Okay, my bad.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, I guess Fire Shield Earrings is pretty clear for that hint actually.
Got quite a lot of hints now. Also, yeah, we have every sorts.
Muzo did earlier.
We have every sorts and every path, hints, and all resolved. So now we are on the very random moment of a seed.
Oh, yeah, I mean, it's still if LMF is not open, we still need a bunch of stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, we need the.
LMF is open. Okay, that would be reasonable. So I guess then we can do first room with whip. I guess we can mostly skip. We could theoretically skip Guspelos. That's a little bit.
We just need Bellows, right?
Yeah. I mean, theoretically, I think you can skip Bellows, but that's like 5 or 7 RBMs.
Yeah, we need Bellows and maybe Hook Beetle, and if we are really unlucky, we also need Magmamits.
I don't think we need to Hook Beetle. I think Whip gives the Hook Beetle requirement. I don't know what else you...
yeah, no, but Hook Beetle is required for Fire Sanctuary, logically, every time.
Oh, that is true for the rock stuff. Yeah, I guess that's...
So there is a 35% chance you need Hook Beetle for Fire Sanctuary. If you use back in time.
Yeah. Yeah, that is very unfortunate. Okay, we get the sword at the end of Skyview. Interesting.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Crazy.
I mean, it's sword rewards.
Yeah, no, I was making a joke. What a crazy check. The whip trick is not in logic? Okay.
No, it's not in logic.
I guess it makes sense. It's a little bit difficult. Okay.
Is Batman setting up for early Thunderhead?
I guess, yes.
I mean, it's the meta now.
I guess it could be. I mean, the only reason why you would want to do Deep Woods, I guess, could be for the instant... I mean, it's a little bit faster, I guess. Since you get instant the thing after the glitch cutscene is over. Yeah, I guess... I think Farron was just a little bit more in the way. I mean, Thunderhead is still quite far away. And... I mean, at the end of the day, you gotta do Skyview anyway, right?
Yeah.
I think it's not that big of a deal.
Skyview. So now, since he didn't get anything, he's thinking about getting Hintstone. Early Thunderhead has Hintstone and the free chest for him right now, since he got a sword. It's actually
I guess let's see. I mean, we've seen like a bunch of checks now. I mean, where do we gonna go? Where are we gonna get the Ember tablet? No, it's not Patrol. Since 50 is over. There was a hint for Spirit Crystals, right? If I remember correctly.
Yeah, but it was in Elgin, so he doesn't know about it.
Yeah, so that could have Ember tablet. Oh, Spirit is dead.
Yeah, it was hinted.
Damn it! Like it's really hard to read these hints. I can't change on source because I'm gonna go ahead again. Oh boy. Yeah, it's a little, for me it's a little bit difficult. For I don't know. If I change the quality, I'm apparently like 30 seconds ahead, so I can't do that to read. Okay, so well, that's even more interesting. I mean, we have seen basically all Farron checks. I mean, there's a bomb check, the second one that we have not seen, and we're just gonna check right now. And I think it's gonna go pretty thin at that point.
Honestly, I think Muzuk should just rush Skyview at this point. But
I mean, Ember tablet has to be somewhere, right?
Well, yeah. it can be here too. So yeah,
Yeah,
right.
Muzu knows that
Also
Amber
get-
Tablet has to be before Skyview, you know?
Yeah.
Muzu knows that
I-
because the water scale is in Leneru.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But once you
So,
get Ember tablet, you are nearly in go mode at this point.
yeah. But, yeah, I really wonder what Amber Tablet is. I mean, we kind of should know at this point, right? But I'm not sure. If Spirit is dead, what else? What other crystals quests do we do? I guess with the bottle we can do the pumpkin side quest and get the harp minigame or something. The
Well,
minigame's pretty
I,
off,
I
right?
think I think Volcano Summit has to have something at this point.
Oh, Volcano Summit. Yeah, that's probably yeah. It has
I
to be
think
Summit.
there is only Volcano Summit now. Either it has Ember or it has something that leads to Ember.
Yeah, but it would be like that's not too. I guess you could give like the rattle or something. Or scale. No, scale is somewhere
Or
else. Yeah,
Bellows. It
Dival
could be
charge
Bellows.
could be in VS.
Bellows. Ballad of the Goddess. There's quite a lot of things that it
Yeah,
could be.
true, 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 true. Well, a lot. I don't think 3 is a lot. But yeah, or 4.
Please no. Please not again.
Letter read a tablet chain. Yeah, yeah, that sounds fun.
I did suffer enough from that yesterday.
What again do you need to start the Olin quest? In random? Is it Skyward charge or?
Well, Spiral Charge is 2 checks. Ballad of the Goddess is 3.
No, I mean like
Bellows
to
is
do the
2.
Olin crystal quest is to start that you probably need like something. I can't quite remember what we made it in
I think
random.
it's just big bombs.
Just bombs? All right, so that's a thing too. That could have Amber, right?
Yeah, that's true. It would be terrible.
The VS could be completely empty, and Olin has Amber tablet, and Fire Shield is just for beating Gearing 2, or getting to VS in the first place. Olin has letter. That would be fun. But yeah, I think never count out Olin.
You mean letter for Rattle, for Bellows, for Ember?
For Bella the Goddess, yeah. For Spiral
Well,
Charge,
I mean,
for
we
Gus
can.
Bellows, to do Morella, to do
Well,
Morella's crystals.
I,
To
I,
get
I, I
Ember.
got my share of this could be a Blendo yesterday, so it's probably just Ember in Summits at this point.
Yeah, that is the likely thing. False Wall in Fire Sanctuary is useless. Okay. Yeah, that hint I was a little bit too quick. That was one of the 3 random hints.
Yeah. We have 7 sometimes, I think.
We already seen a hint, okay.
Oh. Oh yeah, true.
Okay, yeah, also Musa has the time save here with the bombs, which is nice.
Yeah.
Although waiting for the bomb to
Unfortunately-
explode is not really that much of a time save. You can just slash it if you place it near the thing, but alright.
Yeah. Bomb bag for Pac-Man.
Yeah. And now after Musu gets the small key here in the digging spot, I would just bolt for the digging spot. Because if there's a small key, you do the bit warp. And if there is a BK, you do the bit warp. Actually, no, if a small key, then... No, I guess you have to,
you
if it's a
still
small
have to
key, you have
think.
to do the other checks of... Yeah.
I mean, even
Sure,
if you
no.
know it can be Ember here, you are still fishing for items. Because
Yeah, no,
you
that's
still
true.
want
We
Bellows
don't know.
and the
Yeah,
second beetle.
yeah. That is true. You never know what you can get.
Also, you can always look out on the last word.
Hey, Pac-Man getting all the crystals now. Ah, okay. That makes sense.
Yeah, so
Yeah, so here we see how we can do it without the scale, even though the game wants us to get scale.
we definitely don't need magma meats then. If the wall was heated.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's... Nice circles. Let's go. Okay. Yeah, I think it comes all down to who first finds the Ember tablet. I assume they both... I guess... Yeah, I mean, they're both gonna go out back and basically be at the same time in Volcano Summit here. Even though they did
Yeah.
diverge for a bit, but it seems like it's gonna go
Also,
together again.
yeah, I was thinking about Earth Temple, but it's actually closed, so you will need 5 KPs in logic, which
Yeah.
is very unlikely. I think we only have one.
I mean, you could do like...
Oh yeah, Muzu has the second Skyview small key now.
Yeah.
How often do you have 2 small keys of Skyview at the same time in inventory?
Yeah.
Ah, it's not
Also-
closed. Oh, interesting. So if it's not closed, Ember tablet could just be in Earth Temple.
Interesting that Muzu didn't enter Earth Temple at all. After figuring out that Skyview is beaten after getting to
Well, it's not a required dungeon. Oh, Colin's letter.
Colin's letter.
Did
Sure, sure,
did
sure.
Muzu never get this dick spot?
Oh, I guess Muzu just went up
Oh
and
yeah,
then
that's
went
true.
down to get the hint and was like, you know what? I'm done
Yeah.
here. My job here is done.
Also, yeah. Ray definitely has this.
Oh, letter, it's interesting. Yeah, Colin letter could be what we needed. But it could also be a red herring, you know? You never know. I guess it could also be Alden Softs, right? The hint in Deep Woods. It doesn't need to be Mitz.
Yeah. It could be Colin's letter, yeah. That's true.
Could be.
Oh, hello, Raider.
Hey! Let's go, Raid! Welcome to Skyward Sword Randomizer, where we have a weekly race. And currently, we're looking for the last tablet to go to Lineru. Not quite sure what it is, but we know that it has to be somewhere in Elden
Yeah.
or Skyloft, at least. Because everything else is mostly checked at this point.
Well, it can be in Earth Temple since it's open.
Yeah, an Earth Temple, or it could be like something where it's a chain, something scary.
Yeah, it's open.
Yeah, it is open. So let's see if Pac-Man goes in.
Yeah, it will be interesting. It's actually a decent dungeon for checks since it doesn't have any small key.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, it's with bombs, we can do pretty much everything there.
Bombs, meats, and Beetle.
Yeah.
That's the 3 big items for Earth Temple.
Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely interesting, but it could also be like a lot of time that Pac-Man's gonna lose over Muzu here. If
Yeah.
Muzu decides to go to VS or to something else, Olin or something. After Skyview. Yeah. It's definitely a thing you should chuck with the setting. I mean, it's the whole reason we have the setting, right? So
Yeah.
it would be sad if it just ends up all dungeons are empty anyway. It would be kind of sad.
Yeah. I'm at least expecting one of these dungeons to have something. But
Yeah.
as Senship is probably dead at this point.
Yeah,
there is
so
a
it
lot
is
of
our
things
only
going on.
hope, really. We
Yeah, we are
know
missing
Jonas
bow, map, caves key for Senship, and Ember tablet. That's a lot of items we are missing. 4 items. So yeah.
Yeah,
This
maybe they
is-
forgot the setting they're in. Maybe like, ET is not required, we don't need to go there.
I mean,
It's like the
Pac,
rando brain.
did Pac saved at the Earth Temple statue?
Yeah, maybe
so
he just gets
he
the
could just
hint.
F4.
Yeah. It's not unlikely. I just found it funny if that would be the case. Alright. So we already know that hint, and that hint was actually pretty useful. At least the second part. Because the scale being in later desert means... Yeah, he's resetting, so yeah, he's probably gonna go in 18 now. Means that the Ember tablet would logically be before by beating Skyview. Which is interesting for sure. Which might make Pac-Man think to, you know, definitely go into Earth Temple here.
Yeah.
But he's not. He's gone to the sky.
I mean,
Which, I mean, it's fine. I mean, he still has the hint with Patrol, potentially. So maybe he's like,
And,
oh god, I gotta go get that first. Maybe that
also,
is just Ember.
that's coming later.
Yeah, from what Pac-Man knows, the Patrol hint could just be for Amber Tablet, you know. In that case, doing all of... Oh, he's going for the last hint here as well, it seems like, so we're gonna get a new hint here that we
Yeah,
don't know.
he did early in the head.
Yeah.
So he has to do it at some point.
Yeah, I mean, Muzu too. So... Let's see here. And I guess maybe we combine Colin's letter and the Patrol's checks. I guess on Skyloft, that's not too bad. Maybe. Okay, so last hint here. Earth Temple has sword. Trial Gale has Ember Tablet. Okay.
Wait. Which
Fair
trial gate?
trial.
Iron trial?
Yeah. Would you have
Okay,
Furrow's
new
Treasury?
trial. Let's go.
There we go.
This is a copy.
And
of
I guess
yesterday's-
Earth Temple has something. And it's a sword. I mean, unfortunately, you know, we get the swords already from the dungeon, but
Well,
True Master Sword is still nice, I guess, but probably not worth going into Earth Temple.
for now, because you're still hunting for
Yeah.
Bellohook and Hook Beetle,
For
maybe.
sure, there's still a chance that there's something else in Earth Temple. But it might be, you know, already knowing one check.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, yeah, at this point,
Oh, because the hint hinted that,
Oh.
that means okay.
okay, yeah, I think Earth Temple has something. It's called Ballad of the Goddess to access this hint stone.
Oh,
Because you
yeah.
definitely logically need to access this hint stone.
Yeah, or the or it is like an Olin or something, or Colin or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. But the Earth Temple, it's probably an Earth Temple, yeah. But that's even more dissuasive to go to Earth Temple with 2 checks being kind of real.
Okay. So yeah, that still makes it a seed where you want to early tender heading out of your region. But
The hint stun's definitely a good one. That's crazy that it's like just telling you where Amber Tablet is. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, Parent Trial is not the thing you're gonna do if there wasn't a hint for it, you know? Like, you would do Earth Temple, you would do
Yeah.
this Volcano Summit, you would probably do Colin's Letter, probably start Olin Quest, and then do Parent Trial.
also that makes the Home Colossus Beetle on Night Academy sorts too,
Mm-hmm. And I guess...
which is interesting.
Yeah. I guess couldn't the... No, we probably can... Actually, could be like the Isles of Song White Sword check could be like required, which means ET could be required before being able to beat either LMF or Fire Sanctuary, right? Because we know the
Yeah,
only
that's
other
true.
sword, you know?
I mean,
It's an Earth
it
Temple.
just has to have Hook Beetle.
Exactly. For example,
That's the
or
only
Gospel.
that's the thing.
Yeah. So theoretically, the Earth Temple could be required by getting the sword to then do the last Idols of Song check.
Yeah.
Oh wait, is White Sword hint is that the Idols of Song check, or is that? Okay.
The Jin's power chest
Oh, this is
is
power check.
hinted. Is it
Dodge.
sometimes? It's a sometimes hint, so we might just never get it. But since we have 7 sometimes at least, and
Okay,
we
Pack
do
gets
not
this
have a
hint,
lot of sometimes, there is a high chance it's
which
hinted.
is... Okay, as we map, that's not useful, I think. The first one was a little bit fast.
3 eyes hint. That would have been useful.
Oh, would have been useful. Yeah, that's even more sad that we get it now. Yeah, I mean we know that slingshot check. Yeah, that is actually a pretty good one, I guess.
Yeah. Also,
If you would have skipped slingshot, oh, that could have been some runners could have been quite fast here. If they immediately did the 31 and not slingshot and immediately got this hint after
I mean,
getting
if you read the hints, you would skip slingshot. So, yeah. If you wanted to follow the hints, you would skip slingshot. So, I'm pretty sure at least one player will do it. Skip slingshots and be very rewarded for it.
Yeah, for sure. And I mean, just getting this hint after getting the 30 crystals and before doing slingshot check is just pretty nice.
Yeah.
And then skipping 3-eye too.
And early Thunderhead is very standard play, so that same person could get the Ember tablet hint very early too. Which would mean that if it's raid, he could do Bellowless and LMF.
Oh, that is true. That is pretty scary though.
Yeah.
Bunch of RBMs.
I mean, Bellowless LMF is possible, and Fire Sanctuary has a good big key. It's go mode.
Yeah, that's. I mean, yeah. If someone is ready to gamble here.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's the best seed to do it because Lanero is untouched.
Yeah, no, for sure. Because it is very true. Yeah, I mean, if you know what you're doing, you check the sheet for the RBMs. It is probably worth because considering that all the dungeons could have items like Sandship could have something if it really comes down to. ET could have something. Whole of Lanero can have something.
Also,
and you're just looking for bellows. It's a little bit crazy.
And then you start doing Lanero Research, you get Water Dragon Scale, opens more track. You get maybe Cave's Key, you get the Sensi, you get the Sea Shards, you also get Senship. And it can go big. Yeah.
In early Fire Sanctuary, definitely.
I would be very surprised if Pac-Man is not doing Fire Sanctuary right now. Fire Sanctuary.
Yeah, I guess the flames are down, so yeah.
I mean, he knows where Ember Tablet is. Oh, Neighbor's Wisdom. That's something too. Also, he gets two hints by going here. Yeah. Honestly, I think not going to Fire Sanctuary is a mistake at this point. Just
Muzu gets the Lake Floria stuff now finally. Okay, another. See what we missed here. What check we didn't check.
Yeah, but if you know that you need Hook Beetle, you do checks. But if you know that you don't need Hook Beetle, I think it's fine, right?
Yeah. Good guy. It's true, you get. That's actually a good point. If you go into Fire Sanctuary early and find out that you don't need Hook Beetle, that would be a good indicator to skip Bellows as well, I suppose.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, Ruby Metal, Hard Container, okay. Nothing of importance.
Yeah. Not the best hints, but well, fine.
Hey, another pouch! Woo! That there was one pouch in Skyview as well, but Pack resetted on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think it might not be unlikely that we're gonna go for Bell Skip, so we don't really need to know what's dead at this point. Maybe. We'll find out. One bottle is definitely super annoying for these flames, but I suppose we gotta go through it.
We could still get a Bellows item hint, also.
Yeah, that would be very nice.
Okay, now Muzu knows.
Yeah.
Muzu also seemed very unhappy about this. But,
Oh yeah, already carrying Olo. Already being prepared to do Olo. Olin, I mean. A little bit sad that it's not gonna be an Ember tablet, but it could be Bellows, I suppose, or
yeah.
I guess it's only Bellows at this point. I guess could be nice to have, but I guess we don't know. Empty bottle. Okay.
Okay, bottle. Yeah, okay, these hints are not very important now.
Yeah.
I think it was the triangate of desserts, right?
Yeah.
So it was an animal trial.
I guess that's nice, but again, maybe. Well, we'll see now. It really depends on if Pac-Man can do Fire Sanctuary here or not. It's really gonna
Yeah, he's
decide.
doing it.
Yeah,
I
but I
like
mean,
it.
like, if he's be able to beat it.
Yeah,
That's
but I like it.
Yeah. It is a. It's giving you the chance to be very quick. Because if you beat Fire
Also,
Sanctuary right now, then you could do LMF without Gas Bellows and then just be go mode.
yeah. Also, tell me when was the last time you did not do after Fire Sanctuary from the back first?
Hmm.
Yeah, this
Yeah,
is
so
incredible.
since we didn't get Bell of the Goddess here in VS,
Yeah,
it's
I'm like 90% sure that Ballad of
yeah,
the Goddess is in Off Temple,
yeah,
which
no,
is
it's
the item in the Unrequired dungeon.
yeah, which is a very tame version of having it off. It's like, oh yeah, there is something required in here, but not really.
Yeah, this is like what I see free dungeon unrequired dungeon external exclude unrequired dungeon off, and then you what I get is the free dungeon standard.
Yeah. Guess I don't think everyone's gonna complain though.
Yeah,
Go for some
I mean
RBMs. Yeah.
that makes this a very fast seed. Even if you have to do 10 use and the trial, it's still very fast.
Mhm. So for this RBM, Pac-Man has to be careful to not get rid of loading zone flag that is set. So if he ends up selecting a different file, he does get rid of that, and he doesn't get the thing that happens when you place off the
Yeah.
barrel. So he should not open the title screen here, unless until the moment he's placing it. But I think time-wise, that's enough.
Yeah, he's checking the admin files basically.
Okay.
So
I hope this still works. I may be remembering it wrong, but that didn't seem like correct to me. But let's just hope that the minus what's the strat doc. I'm sure that's fine. Oh, we have to file open. Okay, I mean,
it's
that could be the case. I might be remembering it wrong. It's been a while, so I'm sure he knows what he's doing. Right, I guess it makes sense. Yeah, I guess if it's just it probably doesn't need the loading zone flag is probably not useful, so it probably just needs the flag when you pick up the barrel, which makes sense. Okay, yeah. Then that one is fine then. That one is good though, then.
So yeah, so all on crystals were nothing.
Sad.
Since Muzu doesn't have the Collins letter, Muzu cannot check the pipit crystals. So Muzu will have to
See if Mozu is gonna go for the
yeah.
Farron trial here or not.
Yeah,
Seems
at this
like
point, possibly.
going to Fire Sanctuary as well.
Oh yeah, also did Muzu finish Skyview? Yeah, she did.
Yeah. Mozu did.
Yeah, she did. She got the sword, so she did, definitely. If you get the
She did.
sword, you have beaten the dungeon.
Yeah, she did. She beat it.
Oh, she's going Earth Temple?
Maybe this is just, I don't know if she has, no, she has a
Oh,
sense, so it
okay.
could be, yeah. That's probably VS, I'm pretty sure.
Oh yeah. I guess I can do that too.
And Muzu did not get this digging spot here, so maybe I don't. Did she enter Volcanic Summit? Probably. She probably wants to death ward maybe after this check. That's what I would do.
Yeah.
Enter
Oh,
VS, death ward back up maybe.
here
I guess
is
it's
a
not
bet.
that fast, much faster now because she's like at full health. Ooh. Yeah, random silent realm.
Yeah, I think it's. Yeah, so since Silent Realms. Oh, are they vanilla? I think they are shuffled. Right?
Sounds like a fun thing to do. I don't know where the settings were posted, so I can't check. But
I'm not sure in EUD off actually. I'm pretty. I know that in co-op tournaments, Silent Realms are shuffled.
yeah, that's true. I love how like even the randomizer can't get around RVM Sanctuary.
Yeah.
Fire Sanctuary is always RVM Sanctuary because it's just so easy and to do a bunch of stuff here with RVM.
Well, I'll still put a bet here, but if it's fair on trial, it's fair on Silent Realm, it will be fast at least.
Muzo's gonna get both the 2 hints here as well, and probably
I
enter
guess
Fire
Muzu
Sanctuary as
will
well
bet.
at this point. Okay,
Yeah.
maybe that's
I
true.
mean, you can do the bet at this point. You can bet it's vanilla, right? That works for me.
Yeah.
You would still,
You
you
want
would
some
still
free
win.
points, people? What should be actually
Well, I did not make a channel point.
randomized? Everyone losing all their points?
I mean, I did not make a channel
Oh,
point
it's
bet.
just it's okay, sure. Never mind. Okay, so we're gonna get the chests here. Let's see. Big key, big key. Big key. No. Okay.
Yeah.
That would have
Also,
been
of course,
lucky.
Monkey is dead.
Wouldn't? Oh, he's reset. He's doing for the setup. Probably he's gonna reload to do the.
Yeah.
Although, yeah, it's not
I
that
mean,
precise, but it's still nice to do with the setup.
more pouch.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so let's see the bottle chest here. What are we talking about? Okay, small key.
Yeah, it's Monkey.
Right.
Well, good to have one.
Yeah? I suppose. We're ahead again? What? I
I'm surprised him ahead too.
did my best here to not even changing the quality so I can be the same. Okay, so what you guys see? Chat, you gotta help us out here. What is Pac-Man doing right now?
I'm just seeing Liz Alpha's dying and doors opening
Yeah,
right now.
I'm just finishing the Liz Alphos fight. So right now he's leaving the Liz Alphos room. Yeah, Muzu is putting on the second flames out right now. For me. Maybe Harm just needs to refresh, that's true. I mean, if you were like lurking for a moment, then sometimes Twitch can be like that.
Okay, so this chest, and boss chest, then Plat's chest. Okay, map is here.
Don't like that.
Yeah, there's still Bosky chest, Plat's chest, and the second chest.
Yeah, I
Available.
don't think he got
Then
the
after
first
that-
small key chest.
First small key chest is always a small key.
Yeah, it's true. So that makes more sense that he skipped that. Oh my god, it's been way too long. I'm so sorry. Yes, it's obviously a small key, yeah. Okay.
Why
Map is 3 seconds.
why am I always early? It doesn't make sense.
I mean, 3 seconds is fine. Just gotta spoil everything. I'm just gonna wait 3 seconds once I see an item.
Much better than the 30 seconds it just started.
Hey,
Okay, so Bosky chest is dead now. I wait.
Yeah,
Now I will just wait 5 seconds before telling you what's the item.
yeah.
So time for Black chest, I guess. Also, we have the statue now. Oh, he's saving, nice. So he will probably reset.
Yeah. He has shown that before. Seems like something he certainly does. Okay, he probably didn't even do the RBM for Platts, maybe?
I
Yet?
mean,
It makes sense to wait until you have to do it.
Yeah. It's a good idea.
Yeah, I guess
Muzu
I'm confused.
Yeah,
She knows that Feror's Courage has Amber Tablet.
Yeah, but Muzu will never do below less than MF, I guess.
Yeah, sure, but isn't it like smarter to check dense area like Leneru first?
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, you're getting so much more checks.
Eldin was
Oh, okay, yeah, true.
Yeah, but no,
Yeah,
Eldin
sure,
was thought for myths, because myths are required for Fire Sanctuary, so it has to be myths, at least.
That's
I
it.
mean,
Or is it, if there are two items, that it could also be letter, right?
Yeah, it can be later, but myths were sourced at least, and it's resolved. So
Yeah, but if there are two items that are required to beat the game, and they're both in Elden, and it's meant to be, then either could be used by the hint, right?
yeah, that's true, but you're doing
It's a hook beetle, so I mean.
Okay, so it was actually required. This is disgusting.
I mean, that is pretty nice. So Pac-Man's gonna really hope for the BK here.
I mean, he has the letter. His next
Yeah, but I mean, like,
will do it.
It's just that he did all of Fire Sanctuary here, and ending up not being able to beat it is a bit time costing.
That's true. That's true. Also, Melos can still be locked by Hook Beetle.
Oh boy, Goddess Plume.
Okay, he has one more chest.
Yep. Pause champ. Or Lock pause. Either works. Okay, Muzo finally getting this hint as well, and being sad that she already did both checks.
Also, in Pac-Man's boots, I would scam the first small key and just open the door right now instead of doing the first small key chest. Because if it's boss key, you just never go back to Fire Sanctuary, like, ever. Right?
Yeah.
And if it's not boss key, well, the second time you go there after getting your Hook Beetle, you get the chest. It's the same thing. You didn't lose time. So might as well try to gain time instead of not trying. You cannot lose time, so you gain time.
Yeah. Also, in theory, you can
Pac-Man,
do
no!
the bit warp and get the the last chest we're talking about is the wooden chest in the first room in Fire Sanctuary, right?
Yeah, this is the last chest.
You can get that with a bit warp as well, actually.
Yeah, but I think it's better to smuggle.
Yeah, I think this is. I mean,
You
I
just
guess if
open
you
the
get
door.
Ghoul Skip, it's probably not too bad. But if you don't get Ghoul Skip, then you should have definitely gone for the bit warp. But I mean, I'm not sure if the Ghoul is probably just not. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, damn it.
Use the
Trial has
time.
Ember tablets. The Theron Trial.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, in that case, yeah, this is probably faster, but not by that much. Actually, I'm not sure. Actually, he could have done that bit warp from the boss room placement. Ah, probably not. Okay, yeah, that's probably the best thing he did.
Hey.
Yeah, what we get here,
Hello.
this is the PK, or is it actually the one check that you can't get? Ooh!
Oh, so lucky.
Lucky!
Yeah, it's
Let's
time
go!
to beat the dungeon. Phew.
So we can completely skip Colin's letter. Yeah, wait, I can...
Oh yeah. That's actually true. Okay, so it was vanilla. So that's me probably right then.
Yeah.
You win.
Hey. So... At this point, it's gonna be interesting to see if Pac-Man is willing to skip Gust Bellows. If he is prepared enough. Because that would be obviously the choice. I mean, you would get probably some convenience checks in Lanero on the way to LMF. And hope you get Bellows,
Yeah.
but if you don't, then you probably would just do it with the RBMs.
Just imagine for a second if Pac-Man gets Bellows on Girahim too.
True.
This is the
That would be
possibility.
crazy. Then this seed would be very fast in theory. If you just get all that hints early and just follow the logic until it fails you. Yeah, I mean, with him being in the Strat Dog, it's not unlikely that he's finding knows what to do. Maybe he. Where was Pharaoh's Courage again?
It was on Beedle crystals.
Hmm.
I mean, just check these. Just check these hints. I'm writing in chat. It's pretty insane. Night Academy is insane.
Yeah, true. That is pretty crazy, huh? All of that. Yeah, harp is needed, crystals was needed, bottle was
I mean,
nice.
it was not front field because we were very locked by Bat 30, so it was definitely not front field.
Yeah.
But after Bat 30, everything was there. And we still do not have that Ballad of the Goddess that we really need for logic.
Yeah, but it's most likely Earth Temple, I suppose. It's a good
Yeah.
guess.
I mean, I think it
With
has
like
to be now.
Yeah, with
we
Odin's
we only
crystal.
have that left.
I guess it could be Silent Realm. It could be the Din Silent Realm, right?
Actually, yeah, it could actually be in Fire Sanctuary. Because Fire Sanctuary is logically clearable without Ember Tablet. Fire Sanctuary, we can have it.
Hey, RuPaul, let's go. Okay, null. Nerd. Being a nerd again in chat. Well, I don't want it to be front filled, so it's not. Yeah, no, but yeah, theoretically it's front filled, of course.
And here
But
is
you
the
know,
white.
it's still depending on where stuff is placed. You can argue that an algorithm that is not front filling would be more likely to create the seed than a front filling algorithm. So it is not a front filled seed. Right, so Muzu is
First look of Lanelu, 1 hour 44 minutes. Isn't that nice?
And theoretically, Muzu knows that, you know, she has the Oak so she knows she can beat Fire Sanctuary whenever she wants to.
Lanelu Desert has scale, locked behind bombs. That's
Yeah,
the only
Harm, can you just
information you have.
Harm, can you just buy us another algorithm? You know,
There is
you probably
not
know
a,
some places.
yeah, there is not a single source hint for Lanelu.
Yeah,
Not a single, sometimes even.
true.
There's nothing
Oh,
for
there was
Lanelu.
the water scale. We know
Other
that the
than
water scale is
the
on.
water scale in Lanelu Desert.
Yeah.
That's the only hint. Yeah, there's no way you don't push caves, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, if it's a bellows hint, that might make it faster than doing the RBMs.
Yeah, Bellows is go mode.
Yeah.
And Pac-Man knows that. Bellows is just go mode now. He doesn't care about Hook Beetle. Unless, I mean, yeah, is there one check in the LMF that is outlocked by Hook Beetle?
No, but no, we have bombs. I think.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
I
since he
guess
has-
that's Hook Beetle. There is Hook Beetle check in the fire node room from in Leneru, where you need
Yeah,
Hook
but
Beetle.
wait,
It's like the
Sensi
only
is
thing.
Baron? Wait, what was the first hint?
First hint. Oh boy, that's been a while.
Fire Sanctuary is Baron and Sensi is Baron. Okay,
Oh,
Fire
man.
Sanctuary dead is very good for Pac-Man. Actually.
Yeah, that's true. Sensi's dead. That's definitely Pepe Hands.
I mean, Sensi is dead,
some
but
great Sensi action that we all love. Using the boat and just going slowly through Sensi.
SSH is not Baron yet.
Yeah, we don't know about Senship. We
We
just
don't
know
know
one
about
check
Senship.
is useless in Senship.
We have Sensi Baron, but Senship is not Baron yet.
Okay, so theoretically, the only
Bellows
needed...
and Nail Flame would be mean. Unless you can do Bellowless LMF.
Where was the water scale again? Did it say on the
Lanelu
trial, or did it
Desert.
say just in...
It said Lanelu Desert.
Okay,
You don't know where. Yeah, we have item. We have item hints, but in regions instead of
regions. Okay, and the trial is not like extra stuff. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I think it's a better thing for the game because otherwise it will tell you do this chest, which is not a random thing. It's just follow instructions.
Hey, more crystals. Let's go.
Crystals.
Okay, we're gonna free the poor guy. Poor robot.
Yeah. This is a bomb block check, so this one could be scaled.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, Bellows
So
could
for
still be
the
moved.
wait, let's think back. We knew that magma turf was like
Magma Turf was
required,
bombs.
right? And
Yeah.
the thing it had was bombs, right? That was the only thing.
Yeah, but bombs lock water scale and water scale lock sky view.
Okay, so that's most likely what it leads to.
Yeah, I mean that was a path hint to
Okay.
sky view, so this is definitely that.
But yes, but do you want to do bomb checks then, or is like the bomb was the bomb requirement beforehand to get to Ember Tower in
water
the first
scale is
place?
still free chest.
Hmm?
And one of these is in Central Skyloft, which is Sots. And Central Skyloft was one beetle, which is definitely filling the requirement for Sots. But you, like we saw with Night Academy bullshit, we can have another Central Skyloft item required.
Yeah, I think Musa just, needs to get Gas Bellows, and she's probably not willing to do LMF without Gas Bellows.
I mean, Musa
Which
has
is fair. I mean,
Bellows.
after knowing that Sensi is Baron, it's not that bad of a thing,
Yeah,
I feel like.
There's a good chance Bellows is just sitting there.
Yeah, exactly. I think it's pretty fair.
Well, there's still Half Temple. And Senship if you get all the Senship stuff. I mean,
Yeah.
the Senship items are accessible because you can't have these items in barren regions. So yeah,
No,
Muzu
she didn't do Bail on Fire Node. Not sure why, but she just saved the statue, so maybe she death warps after she doesn't find anything.
Maybe.
She did save at the stone cache statue. Pretty sure.
She is debating entering NMF, I guess. I mean,
Oh boy.
You can have Bellows in the first chest. This is possible.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure you can use Beetle as well to get.
I mean, I would open.
Oh, the top on LMF is still a thing, yeah.
I would at least open the first chest of LMF. There's no way I wouldn't. Because if you get the boss key in the first chest, you definitely are in go mode.
Final charge. Hello there, beauty.
Yeah. Spiral charge is nice.
Yep, Levias has Bellows.
No. Didn't we get
Oh,
yeah, we got
oh
the hint.
Man, Hints always taking the fun out of it. Damn you, Hints. Okay, so now we're going into Fire Node, sure. We have not entered. I don't know. The routing is interesting. She did not enter Thunder Node, but she did go back to Fire Node. I mean, if Muzu really wants to, I mean, it's probably worth the time opening the strat document or whatever.
Also, the first chest is so fast that there is no reason to not check it.
Yeah. But again, with
the first chest could still have Bellows.
Sensi Baron, others, I'm not sure. Actually, I don't know. I guess I know that Muzo is smart enough to open this he's like she worst case scenario, but that would probably cause some bad time. But it might be better than maybe after she, is past the obvious checks, the fast checks. We'll see.
Yeah.
Because it makes sense to like go for all the checks that are easy to get, but after that it becomes a question of is it still worth it to continue looking for the bells?
Yeah, these RBMs are probably in the strat stock.
Probably. I'm not sure. I mean, that's like 7 RBMs you need. I don't know if anyone has taken the time to put them all in. You don't often see that. Maybe, I don't know. Okay, so this is the hook beetle required check here we're seeing. So this might be still a reason to get the hook beetle. It might be right here.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see if that
Pac-Man
is
is
the case.
probably very happy about this Fire Sanctuary hint, since the checks he left are impossible to do, and he would have done the checks he did because the last check he did was a boss key, so he would have done every other check anyway.
So let's see here. Okay, the first hook beetle requirement is not useful. Oh, I have to wait 3 seconds, right? The second one is also not useful.
Still not something, yeah.
Okay, so hook beetle, useless.
Useless for Fire Node.
I mean, what else
We
needs?
don't have a logical way to check the last chest in the Lightning Node yet,
Yeah, okay.
because we don't have those.
Yeah, I mean, like unlogically, like the reason Pac-Man wouldn't need hook beetle.
Oh yeah, we have Beetle. Sorry, we have Beetle.
Yeah.
Beetle works.
Yeah. So, oh my lord.
Oh, it's here.
Oh
Okay,
no,
that's
and
good.
Pac-Man is doing without bellows.
I mean,
I guess.
Pac-Man will go to get this check very soon if he needs to. I think Pac-Man is just checking the first chest. Pac-Man is not
But
he's probably not doing all the stuff.
well, but he is
that,
opening this
Overrun-
lever, so he wants to go
Yeah.
to the next room if he wants to open this lever. So, having a little bit trouble with the whip trick here. Yeah, let's go mode for Muzu. There's nothing
Yeah,
else
Muzu.
needed anymore.
But I think Pac-Man will get it really fast because since he doesn't have Hook Beetle, he will not get baited by Hook Beetle chest. Okay,
That
he
seems
got
like
it.
it worked.
Yeah, that definitely worked.
Yeah, it's down. Perfect. Okay. So, I mean, Pac-Man could still be quicker than Muzu with the RBMs, but there's a lot of RBMs. And we still don't know if he really goes for it or not.
And I'm pretty sure Pac-Man will
Why
not
is
do it.
Muzu... Oh, she needs a boss key, of course.
I mean, I think Pac-Man... But Pac-Man has beaten Fire Sanctuary, so he can still be faster, even
Yeah,
if
for
he
sure.
has to get Bellows.
He still can be faster.
And he's serenading the chest. Oh, small key, that's actually really nice.
Mm-hmm.
I would do the small key chest first. Well, okay, that's fine to do this first because it's a very easy chest. But I would do the small key room first because it's just better. Also, all chests behind small key room are
Yeah, they don't have...
yet because it's a Bellows chest, so you don't need Bellows to get Bellows chest.
Mm-hmm. I guess the best thing would be like an early boss key, right?
Yeah, early boss key would be super good. As long as he's not doing RBMs, he's fine, I guess.
Yeah. The worst thing would be the boss key chest. You really don't want the boss key to be in the boss key chest.
I mean, I think it's hinted.
Okay, and that's good.
It's an always hint, but I'm not sure if they actually got it yet. But it's an always hint. Because it's horrible.
I haven't seen that.
I think it's even more deserving than the Fire Sanctuary third smoky chest of an always hint. It's that bad.
Yeah.
Well, if we haven't seen that hint, it's Shipyard or Temple of Time, so we will never see it.
Definitely not the nicest thing for Pac-Man, but he's just gonna hope.
Well, actually, I think Temple of Time hint is decent. But you would check every other chest in the LMF before. So, no way.
Yeah. I think at that point, Pac-Man, you just climb up and get hit by that.
He
There's a
was
box
a
up there,
little
yeah,
too
right.
early.
There we go.
Okay, yeah, that's good. Okay. So a boss key placement here would be super good for Pac-Man.
Yeah.
A bottle. Okay, so we still have 2 chests on this ring, right? The bellows chest and the chest beside it.
Yeah, and then we have...
West Wing. But West Wing is bellows locked.
Yeah. Yeah, there's these, like... there's also, yeah, there's a... Actually, I don't think you can get the... There's like the wooden chest in the sand room where you have to, like... use gas spells to reveal the chest, right? In this big sand room.
Yeah.
So
the
if
big
that
sand
boss
room
would
is
be
the
there,
second
then...
podcast. I think the first crawl space you can get without...
Yeah, the first
with
crawl space you
RBM.
can certainly do. You just need to open the gate to it.
Yeah.
But the
Second crawl
second one,
space
I don't see how you can do it.
Yeah, you can get shortcuts and first crawl space with RBMs.
Yeah.
You can also get the west room chest with RBMs, but it's because Raid found it a little while ago, but it's so bad you will never do it.
And you can't...
It's really bad.
Yeah.
It's like it's like you have to do 3 RBMs in a chain just for one chest.
Yeah, and I think you can get BK with RBMs by killing the armor RBMs.
Yeah. Also,
That is
no
still
BK here.
pretty a lot of RBMs.
It's starting to be bad for.
Oh yeah, I mean this
Batman.
is scary.
Now, the big question is, will he exit LMF right now and be rewarded with the bellows, or do RBMs and be rewarded or not for doing RBMs?
Well, I think...
This seed is testing.
I think doing like the shortcut to get 1 extra chest, that 1 RBM is probably do. After that, I would probably go out.
Yeah, shortcut is fine.
Yeah, I think doing the shortcut RBM, getting 1 extra chest, I think that is still something I would do. But after that, I would probably be like, no.
Shortcut is very likely for Big K.
He could immediately go, oh, okay. Okay, no, he is continuing. Going to the small...
Okay, so he's
There
definitely...
is the chest still he can get there, yeah.
He's definitely...
No, you need to open the gate. Yeah.
He's definitely...
I guess he's going to the main room for the RBM.
Yeah, he's doing the great teammate thing. Just doing a bellowless LMF and praying.
Raid in chat being mad.
Yeah.
We have not seen any unrequired dungeon in this run so far, so...
Yeah.
For us, it did not exist.
Yeah, they don't exist. And yeah, we have to do RBMs on this layer, on this map of the of LMF, because LMF is a strange dungeon. Not as strange as Enship, but still a strange dungeon. And that's why we had trouble to do the skip for the first room of LMF. Very recently, we discovered a way to skip both Hittle and Whip requirements to do the first room of LMF. Basically, we have to do an RBM for the door, and to commit the RBM, we have to warp to to the boss door, just to commit the Abdian.
So
It's that bad.
yes, so you can open the wind gate while being in the room, but you need to reload the room.
Yeah.
I think so. Just go out, go in the room, for
And the
example.
only way to do that is just warping to the boss gate. It's pretty stupid, but.
Logically, restrictions beside levers for what? You mean being in the same room, or?
Okay, this is map. Okay, good for Pac-Man. Because he cannot access this check. Well, he can do the stupid RBM for it. But I don't think you spend 8 minutes to do this. He can, but he won't. It's just too bad. It's just so damn bad. You never do it in a race, or you're trolling. Oh, Jew. Oh, that's really sad.
Oh no.
But
I was
yeah.
wondering why you were already in chat. If you already
Yeah.
beat it, which was possible, as you
It's
already
really
be finished at this point. Yeah, I mean, that's even more. I think it's even more sad though. He finally gets to try it and he crashes.
I mean, that's not the first time he's tried it. But
Yeah, no, yeah,
Raid loves LMF, but LMF hates Raid.
understandable. Oh yeah, this is never use the sword here because it's
Yeah,
weirdly out of target's the chest.
Use your slingshot. Slingshot is way better than the sword for this.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a good seed to try below this MF.
Yeah, I mean, standing further back. Obviously, there are ways to hit it with the sword. I'm not saying that's not possible. I'm just saying, like, slingshot is not that much slower.
It's not even slower at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, first close space.
Yeah, I mean that's the one that I would that's the one that I would still do before actually looking for the gas bellows. Because after that, it's gonna get a little bit ridiculous continuing trying to get chests.
It's not map chest. Good for Pac-Man 2.
Mm-hmm.
One more chance. So the only two bad locations for Pac-Man now are second crawl space and Bosk chest.
Yep.
And yeah.
You know, we should...
Oh, welcome to Raiders again.
Yeah, Raiders. Yeah, we're doing. Okay, so let's see the first. If this has the boss key, then that would be amazing for Pac-Man. So let's see. And do we actually have to leave the dungeon there? Isn't that enough to just leave the room? Because it's like a different map. The two rooms.
Yeah, it's a map. It's a different map, right?
Yeah, so I think you actually don't have to use the statue to go outside. You might just have. So Elm F. Okay, that depends. I didn't quite see if you. Maybe he hit the bomb barrel. Oh yeah, it is in the first crawl space. Let's hope he does. Let's hope he committed it.
So if it's in first crawl space, Pac-Man will be in go mode.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So holy shit! All the gambles that Pac-Man did paid off. And Muzo, I feel so bad for Muzo now. She really was smart getting the hook beetle from the ladder and also getting the gas bellows, but it is not needed.
He already cleared Fire Sanctuary, so this is his last dungeon.
Yeah. This is...
Yeah, you can mark go mode for Pac-Man now. This is insane.
Wow.
He must. Yeah. He's
so lucky though. Both the hook beetle not required and the gas bellows not required, with like pretty like not much investment.
It's better than that, Esme. It's bellow less LMF, hook beetle less Fire Sanctuary go mode. Brilliant.
Yeah, And
Yeah, this
and
is
Raid,
brilliant.
you unfortunately crashed because you probably would have been ahead since you already crashed. So
I mean,
you probably would have won this.
if Raid had cleared the Fire Sanctuary, yes.
I guess yeah, true. We don't know what Raid was just going to LMF early. I don't know that. True.
But
I
yeah,
do feel a little bit bad for Muzu after doing all the right things, you know, finding Gaspellos and
yeah,
Book Beetle.
yeah. So yeah, Pac-Man showing that he's a true member of Twisted and making Raid proud on stream.
Yeah. You know, you just gotta gamble a little bit, you know, and you gotta get paid. Yeah, so Muzu is gonna finish LMF first, but not the seed
Oh,
first.
you beat Earth Temple.
Honestly, we're surprised that both Muzu and Pac-Man did not even enter Earth Temple.
Yeah.
Like, there's so many
if,
checks there.
yeah. So if you cleared Earth Temple, yeah. I bet there's Ballad of the Goddess there.
Yeah, did you get Battle of the Goddess?
Since they are both in Go mode, it's fine for telling us because they will
that's
never
not...
go there.
They already opened the Thunder.
So
Dude.
yeah, is there Ballad of the Goddess in Earth Temple?
Yeah, Bella was there. Oh, man.
Yeah, the sword was hinted, so we knew. But the Ballad
Yeah.
of the Goddess, yeah, it was there. So yeah, that's the only dungeon and required that you do.
Yeah,
Because of
semi-required.
Ballad. This is the nicest EUD off ever.
Yeah, for sure. While still requiring an empty dungeon.
Yeah.
Very nice of the game. And the seed.
Well, it was just to tell that external unrequired dungeons was on. Was the setting was off. That's just to tell this. Muzu having probably some
Yeah,
problems
probably
with dungeon.
the not being nice, the calibration right now.
Oh, much better.
Yeah,
This is
I have to say, I really have to ask if we get some if we get them in here after this. I'm not sure if we
yeah.
do. Ask them what their reasoning was to just ignore Earth Temple. Like, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, we just knew that Amber Tablet has to. I guess after the hint with Amber Tablet, it probably wasn't. I guess after that, yeah, but they were near Earth Temple quite a lot before that hint, you know? Before the last hint. So, you know, it seems just like a thing you would do if you're just already next to Earth Temple. But
Yeah.
maybe with all the hints being still unknown, they thought they would just not do Earth Temple unless they get more hints. I don't know.
I would love for Pac-Man to win this race.
It seems pretty likely.
Yeah, we have a lot of runners in this race.
Yeah.
There are
The
8
only
runners.
thing really where, you know, he could have really saved some time, you know, if he didn't do the slingshot check.
Yeah,
And
but
just
most of the runners would have
but
done
yeah,
this.
but already like combining the lumpy pumpkin crystals with like the outside crystals with the lumpy pumpkin check right away
Yeah.
gave him like a bunch of time.
Also, this is the 4th bottle of the seed if we count the bottle hinted on Levios. So that's a lot of bottles.
Nah, Pac-Man actually found a way to enter Amber, the Lanero region without the Amber tablet, and just changed the Skyward Sword any percent category to a minute. Just you know,
Bellows were in Fire Node.
yeah,
Fire
Fire
Node
Node
Fast Track.
first. Just it's pretty in the way.
Yeah, but Pac-Man skipped the entire desert.
Yeah.
So
And honestly,
that's still
not
that's
getting
still you
Gaspellos
can say.
actually makes LMF faster because you know you can't get the chests that for example Muzu did with the
Yeah,
full West Wing stuff, which cost like a bunch of time because they're empty.
yeah. And Muzu got White Sword now.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, swords have to be at the end of the dungeon, so makes sense that he gets it when it's up.
Kylo Village is barren, and the Lanayru trial has Tumbleweed.
Yeah, I actually think, you know, like an afterthought, doing LMF Bellow less is actually maybe a bit faster.
Oh,
Why is Pac-Man getting the chest?
yeah. Also, congratulations in first place for your
Hey,
average Link.
yay. Interesting.
Yeah, I'm missing a sword, but sword is on Moldarrak. Because sword rewards.
Wow. Why is Muzu going for spiral charge checks? Am I missing something?
Yeah, it's sword rewards raid.
Yeah, sword rewards. I guess Muzu just doesn't want to do Fire Sanctuary. She has a bottle, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I mean, she has 3 bottles.
Yeah, the trackers has 3 bottles, so I mean, like, did she just realize maybe after getting the first spiral charge chest?
No. Okay, I think you just get the jump and do it with Beetle now. It's for your last bomb. I would also save on the statue after this one.
There we go.
Oh yeah, there we go. Nice.
Good job,
Okay,
Pac-Man.
Pac-Man can now finish LMF. You save to the statue near the door, just in case you miss the kill on Moldarak. Because if you don't have billows, you can lock
Yeah,
yourself.
you definitely want to save. Like, after pulling all that off and being able to do Bellowless, I would definitely save. Yeah, there we go.
Oh, also, this is
Hey.
bad for Muzu. Muzu is not doing the second chest, which has the boss
Yeah,
key.
it's very understandable. I don't think many people would do the second chest early on. You just, you just go into the rhythm of doing the RBMs and do all that stuff, and you end up doing the second chest. But maybe after the RBMs, I don't know if she directly goes for the...
Yeah.
Maybe she just spawns the map chest or something.
I'm pretty sure I'll never set a foot in Earth Temple ever.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, we'll pull Yal in 4 counts.
Yeah. Come in here, y'all.
Hey there.
Hello there.
Hello there. So,
Yeah.
what do you think in general about the seed?
This is a nice 3-dungeon standard.
Was I the only one who didn't get 10 loose crystals?
You never got 10 loot crystals?
Okay, so here's the thing. I went super out of logic in the beginning because I was not about to have a repeat of the last co-op seed. Part of that was doing early Thunderhead, and I got the hint for Amber Tablet on Farron Trial. I RBM'd the trial, which, by the way, it is a pain to do in Farron when you have no access to Deep Woods, because you have to go all the way back to Sealed Grounds to reload.
Yeah, that's true.
But anyway, got Amber Tablet, and then I got
just
Bow.
fly out and fly back in?
Yeah, I could, but...
I mean, it's not really that different.
Also, Pac-Man is in Go mode without Hook Beetle and without Bellows.
Yeah, I didn't get Hook Beetle Bellows either.
Yeah.
So it looks like he was. It looks like he was the one who was on the Bellows LMF dock, because I saw anonymous sheep show up, and I'm like, oh, I'm not the only one here.
Anonymous sheep coming in. Yeah. No, definitely pretty fun that both worked out in the end of the day. Could have been, it's not unlikely that both could have been required. A little bit bad for Muzo getting both of them.
Where were they?
The hook beetle was actually on Cold's letter, which might have been the reason why it was hinted, why Elden was hinted in the first place. It might not even be Mitz what was hinted for Elden.
Yeah. That's
So
true.
that's
But
interesting.
You, need meats, you still need meats for the Collins letter, so.
Yeah, true.
Wow, no. Is this
Um,
spectator interference I'm seeing?
The Collins
Yeah.
letter was in the dig spot. The dig spot, RBM dig spot.
Yeah, and the guest knows was
I see.
first chest in Fire Node, so not that big
Ah,
of
I
a
see.
deal.
Yeah.
I was worried it was going to be in like
Yeah.
lightning node, and I was going to waste a bunch of time.
Yeah. I mean, it's first. Yeah.
Also, Raid told us that confirmed for us that Ballad of the Goddess was in Earth Temple, which was the only logical location left.
Yeah. The only reason, the
Right,
only
yeah, 'cause
unrequired dungeon thing.
You have to have the hint for Amber Tablet be available. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's why we thought it was there. But nobody is going Earth
pretty
Temple.
tame. Empty required dungeon.
Yeah,
stuff.
I didn't even set foot into an empty unrequired.
Yeah, exactly. Neither did Muzu or Pac-Man.
Yeah.
It was also nice getting Cistern Baron early on, and then when after I went to Lanayru after finishing Fire Sanctuary, I got the Fire Sanctuary Baron, which is like, oh, okay, so it's not at 35% land. That's good, because I was still loosely searching for Bellows on the fast checks along the way.
Yeah. Yeah, nice. So
also, Sensi Baron was really nice to see.
Yeah, that. Where was Cave's Key? I don't remember getting it.
We never saw Cave's Key, but
yeah, I don't think it's
Sensi Baron.
in Silent Run.
So yeah,
surely.
Basically you had Ancient System Baron. You basically know that Earth Temple has a sword and Ballad of the Goddess, so it's less dense than usual. You have no Cave's Key, no Ancient Shards, no bow, so Senchip is probably Baron. You get Fire Sanctuary Baron. Yeah, you know what to do.
Yeah.
Oh my lord. Cave skis after Scaldera, apparently, Raid said.
Oh my god.
Oh, like Scaldera Heart Container? Or
yeah.
Amber
Tablet? My god.
Either, I suppose. I'm not sure, but I guess it's both are bad.
Okay.
That is pretty funny. That
we get nice information.
So Earth Temple allows you to get empty Sandsea and empty Sandshit. That's very nice of it.
Well, at least you have the Sensi Baron just before opening the Sensi door. So there's no way you're clearing Sensi in this scene, ever.
Yeah, unless you want to go for the Shipyard hint. Which is one of the 2 remaining locations that could have the LMF boss key hint.
Yeah, that's true. Also, yeah, Pac-Man will be starting Horde really soon. So
yeah.
Oh, they're
like Deer finished.
Yeah, Deer finished.
Congrats.
I was honestly expecting to lose to Deer because I keep my race time closed until I finish. But
yeah,
I feel like this is the kind of seed that Deer would finish quickly.
I mean, unless I mean, if you are the only player that did not do 10 loose crystals, you are definitely winning this.
Well, the thing is, I had to do I also did Slingshot and did Owlin crystals.
Pac-Man too.
Owlin crystals. Yeah,
everyone
I did everything I possibly could except for Deepwood stuff because there's no cubes anymore, so that makes less sense.
So the early Thunderhead was like a late thing you did. You didn't do that.
Yeah, but the early Thunderhead was honestly MVP.
Yeah.
Okay, so the 8 minutes Deer lost to you was Earth Temple, and he got Bellows.
I see.
So that's what
I mean, it honestly it kind of makes sense entering Earth Temple.
Yeah,
if you're doing Elden and stuff.
Yeah. Although at that point, see, by the time that I went to Elden, I was potentially, if both Hook Beetle and Bellows were unrequired, I was potentially in go mode. So I decided, you know what, I'm just gonna go to Fire Sanctuary and see what happens.
So you already had the Amber Tablet hint at that point.
And
well, I already got Amber Tablet. I got
okay, yeah, then it makes total sense. But for example, like Pac-Man and Muzu got there before doing early Thunderhead.
I see.
And doing like early Thunderhead with Elden, for example, Muzu did it with Elden, and it's interesting that they did not decide to go into Earth Temple. Considering how pretty
Muzu and Pac-Man never went to Earth Temple, but in Yal's situation, Earth Temple is actually the worst choice.
Yeah, for sure. If you have Amber Tablet, and if you have the Amber Tablet hint or the Amber Tablet itself, then of course it makes no sense to go
there. Let's see what else.
Or like this scenario where we're like, okay, where's the Amber Tablet? We know that because there is like the hint in the what's it called Thrill Digger Cave that says that water scale is in Lanayru. which
Pac-Man
means
got
that
Right.
you have to get Amber Tablet before finishing Skyview.
Skyview.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it has to be.
I was
somewhere-
expecting to just get water scale in Magma Turf, but then I was like, then I
Yeah.
got bombs. Like, oh, okay, so just bombs luck scale. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Also, can we
Because
talk
I'd done-
about
we didn't need
Skyview.
Can we talk about the gold hints in the seed? Which were
Yeah,
basically...
we got them really early on, and then 2 of them were wasted on Betrow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although,
I mean, at one point we thought that the 2 goals on Batro were for crystals to get close shots. Right?
but I see when I got like 2 or 3 crystal pack. I think I got 2 crystal packs in Lineru, or there was one in Lineru and then one on a spiral charge rock. And then I finished out my 5 loose crystals because then I could do Bat 40, and then Bat 40 had the earrings, so that also probably saved me a little bit of time. I didn't have to go dip back.
Yeah, because they had to go back to Batro. So basically they went to Eldin, then got
a bunch of crystal packs.
Then went to Batro. Muzu did not go back fast to Eldin, but Pac-Man got earrings and said, "Let's go to Fire Sanctuary," basically. And that was the right decision, because after that he went to get Ember tablets and rushed instantly LMF and did below less, which is a good decision in this set.
Yeah. In fact, I guess I didn't quite last location boss key because it was I had the shortcut chest left, but I did like almost last location both of my LMF and Fire Sanctuary boss keys.
Yeah, same for Pac-Man.
When I got nothing on Platts, I was really annoyed, but then I decided, you know what? There is that one chest right there. I'm gonna try and get that, and lo and behold.
Yeah.
You could also, by the way, if you want to combine it with the UA bit warp, you can get that smaller key chest.
Yeah, at the start, but then...
Yeah.
But the problem is, you'd have to, like, go back to the first statue, because if you do UA bit warp with the other statue, then you're on the inner map.
No, I mean...
And you have to...
Yeah, but instead of, like, going for map chest and bottle chest first, you can go first for the wooden chest, and then go back out and go for the other 2 chests.
Yeah. Also, Pac-Man is having a really good fight.
Yeah.
Right
Well,
now.
another way that I saved a little bit of time is because I got the key on bottle chest. I skipped the first small key chest.
Yeah, true.
So.
Yeah. Pac-Man is having a really good fight with Gihari.
Yeah, that is.
You skip the but just thing. I think it's pretty cool. It's not completely easy to load the first room with the UA bit warp, but you know. I think for rando it might be something that's useful. To just skip going to the first room. Yeah, so there was also like a question in chat, maybe you can give some insight. When do you think doing early Thunderhead is worth? In general.
I mean, I did early Thunderhead there just because 10 loose crystals with neither beetle nor claw shots is pain. Like, you have to go to Lumpy and then go to Waterfall Cave. So it's like, if I can do anything in my power to possibly get 5 crystals, I'll do it.
Yeah, but wouldn't you also say in this case, with the better hints, going
the hint stone is also nothing to sneeze at.
Yeah,
but
and considering that early Thunderhead is like a minute investment.
Well, I mean, to be fair, in this situation, the only place you could have done early Thunderhead was from Sealed Grounds, and I had to go over to the other area and die to Babas.
Yeah, well, I mean, I think doing it in Eldin is also, I mean, like...
Well, no, but in this case...
Tablet. Yeah.
This was before,
Yeah, I know, you did it before, and your reasoning was obviously you didn't want to have what happened yesterday.
Yeah.
That would be the best general reason to give people. But I think if you have a convenient spots and you have very good the goal hints active, it's probably not the worst idea.
Yeah.
GG's to Pac-Man for finishing.
Yeah, GG.
GG.
And GG's Pac-Man.
Yo, GG.
That's a really good.
First place, good job.
I'm sorry.
That was the LMF game.
Yeah.
Yes, I did it. I fucking did it. I was like, yo, hold on, wait a minute. Belarus list fucking LMF did the fucking first crawl space had the boss key, and I was
Wait, did you
popping
do-
off.
First crawl space first, or
I got the chests without REMs first.
well, yeah,
Yeah.
I did that as
And
well.
but the first REM we did was the
There's no way you are not doing the west side first because you have the small key on the first chest, right?
Right,
Yeah.
and then I decided, you know what? I'd rather try Bellows LMF than search in 2 unrequired dungeons and all
Yeah.
of them. are easy.
Yeah.
By the way, Pac-Man, on that note, when you, if I remember correctly, when you first got close to Earth Temple, you did not know where Ember Tablet was, right?
Uh,
You first
I
were in
don't
Elden?
I don't think so.
First
Yeah.
time no, but second
What-
time he knew.
yeah. What was the reason for not going into Earth Temple at all? Although Ember Tablet could have been there.
I was doing like hint hunting and going through
Okay,
progression.
that makes mhm.
So when I got access to like Skyview, or did Skyview, followed like Stots, and then went to Fire Sanctuary, and then did Fire Sanctuary to get the boss key, and then got out, and then I think I went to Thunderhead for hints, and that's when.
Okay.
I think-
Yeah.
So I mean, it's
Yeah.
definitely smart with the good hints
Yeah.
that are in, you know.
Yeah, that's a really good time today. So without Hook Beetle, without Bellows, the hint in Thunderhead was insane. Unfortunately, you had to do 10 loose crystals at the start of the seed.
Mm.
Yeah.
Which was
But you did
really
it
slow.
very early. You already got the lumpy ones.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah.
ended up being pretty nice for you.
Yeah, doing the lumpy ones on the first trip to Lumpy was really insane in this seed.
Well, I thought that there was crystals there, so I may as well route in that extra loose crystal up there because I was going to get that item anyway.
And it was worth.
Yeah. Mm. Saved me
Um,
having to go to the
yeah,
statue.
Y'all actually RBM'd the Farron trial after doing early Thunderhead
Yeah,
and never had to get the loose crystals. Which is definitely interesting way to beat the seed.
Yeah,
That's,
also Mutu now got the boss key, so
Yep.
she will be able
Also,
to
by the
be-
way, you know, just throw that out there. Technically, you can get the wooden chest in the first Fire Sanctuary room with the UA bit whip, the first one you do, if you really want to.
wait, like
Yeah.
with the, I don't know if I understood you the first time. Like,
Yeah, I don't know if you guys have seen it, but like there's this cool thing I found where you can load the first room by like a precise side hop.
oh, I see.
And that just loads the chest too.
Are you able
So-
to like get back to where you want to be though?
Yeah, you just have to open the door. I mean, from the other side, there's no boss, so you can just open the door.
I'll have to see that in action to understand it.
Yeah, no, sure.
Also- That's one thing for Pac-Man. Since you got a key by doing the backside of Fire Sanctuary first, you actually don't need to get the first small key chest. Because at this point, there are two possibilities. The first one is that you get the boss key on the second chest, and then you never need this first small key. Or the other possibility is you don't get it now, so you will need Hook Beetle later, and you get the first small key chest when you come back later. So in both cases, you don't need it.
I was
I
just
mean-
banking on Beetle being like required, but I don't know. I didn't know if I needed it because I got a key really early. So
I think you don't even have to open the door. I think you can just move out, actually. So yeah,
Right.
it's definitely possible to go back. I don't know if I can can I link a video? Probably not. I don't think I can link a video in the CSR chat.
I like how I did early Baron trial, but I had Pharaoh's courage.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I checked my inventory and I was like, oh fuck.
Maybe I'll just
It-
wait after the race and put it in an
Yeah,
invoice.
Feral
or
Rage
something.
was on Beetle crystals. So Horn Colossus Beetle was
Oh yeah.
required on Night Academy.
I got it.
You got it after getting the Ember tablet, right?
Yeah, because I had bow from mines.
Wait, you got bow?
Yeah, in fact, that was the main reason that made me feel vindicated for doing all this.
Where
Interesting.
was Bellows anyway?
The first chest
Fire
in Fire
mode.
Node.
Fuck this.
Oh.
But since you skipped the entire desert, I don't think you lost even
Yeah,
lost
the
time.
thing is, like, with Bellows, you going for, like, other checks first before you get the first crawl space chest. So you might actually end up losing time getting Bellows, even if you first check it in desert.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was still a net gain of time to skip Bellows, even if it was not that bad.
Mm. If it happened
Yeah,
to
so
be on
Bellow wasn't
Busby,
mine, if I understand it correctly,
would've
right?
been-
So if you want to know, Hook Beetle was on Pipit Crystals.
Oh, Pipit.
Yeah,
Interesting.
that's
Right.
might be the reason why Elden was soft.
Yeah, but there was still myths and myths for
Oh
swords.
yeah, Elden's myths. I thought of that.
Yeah,
Legend Book
either
never
is
had
Myths or the Collins letter, because both.
Well, it's
Well,
definitely.
Well, Mitz locked you from finishing Skyview, so
Yeah,
that
but it
is
was
more
just
clear.
it just said Elden is required.
Yeah.
Like, is
Wait, when
it
was
didn't say
where was
Forbidden
Elden?
One.
Where was Elden Sots? Like Deep Woods?
Deep Woods, yeah.
Right, yeah. So that's not Skyview itself, so it's fine.
It has to be.
You get there with bombs, so bombs you get in
Yeah.
much
Also,
more
the Collins letter was myths locked, so fun fact.
in Flash Shots, actually, yeah.
And
GG to Lepelog.
Yeah,
Just finish
Yeah.
skill level.
GG's.
I wonder who actually did get Bellows and Hawk Beetle outside of Muzu.
I have a feeling everybody else who hasn't finished yet has gotten Bellows.
Yeah, that's probably.
But
the
I
case.
wonder Hook Beetle.
Yeah, Hook Beetle.
I don't know
that's
if Colin's letter is like a thing you do after you get Amber Tablet and like, you know.
Yeah, you can.
I understand
debate
Muzu's reasoning, because Elden, the hint for Elden could have also mean the letter. But I would see a lot of people being like, you know, I'll just go to Lenebu because it's more check dense than getting the Colin letter. So many people might not get the Hook Beetle.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. If you are Hook Beetle Go mode, you just don't go to. You just don't go to. You just go to Fire Sanctuary to check if you need it. So if that's the only item you are missing, you go to Fire Sanctuary, check if you need it. If you don't need it, then fine. That's it. There's zero reason to hunt a Hook Beetle if it's your last item, and you might not need it. Bellows is the only bottleneck for people because they might not know the LMF RBMs. Because you still need the first close space RBM at the very least. Even if you know how to walk to the boss door, you need to open the first close space chest. Okay,
so
so
race between Muzu and Melrose.
yeah. Also, Mario Runner just finished, so GG's.
Yeah, GG Mario. I was Muzu reloading for another fairy.
Yeah, there are a lot of ways to get the first floor space.
By the way, in race
you need to
spoilers,
know
I
one.
posted a video for, you know, getting the wooden chest in theory.
So we
by the
have
way.
Deer
Hey,
now.
hello.
Hello there.
Hello, Deer.
Hello there. Oh, Deer just muted,
Yeah,
I think.
he's grabbing something.
Well, GG.
now.
Deer for
And
sure.
I'm gonna look at this side hop setup.
Yeah, it's a little bit annoying. You gotta try it a bit, but you'll get a hang of it pretty easily, from my experience. It's just important that you really are as far out as possible. And I use like a slash.
So falling into the lava loads the thing.
No, yeah, then you have to immediately like move to the left, because if you stay too long, then it just unloads again the room. So just like I just hold left, like Z and left, basically, to immediately load the room. And you don't have to. Yeah, you have to kind of be like in the middle of the door and stuff. But I'm actually not sure if you need to be in the middle of the door. But yeah. It was not that precise. I think, if I remember correctly.
My big question is, how many people will have done bellowless LMF? Because I know Deer did it with bellows from what Esme said, but yeah. I'm betting Jarl and Pac-Man are the only two that did bellowless at this point.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I guess Ray does well.
Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately he crashed, but yeah.
It was interesting because I saw him show up on the dock as well, and it actually shows that it's him because he's the one who made it.
Alright, how many of you guys did early Thunderhead?
I did.
I lost like 10 minutes for that.
In Sealed
like everyone.
Grounds. In Sealed Grounds during like the 10 loose crystal bottleneck.
Yeah.
They didn't want to
Probably,
repeat
like,
of
the
last
only
call.
person that got bocce from Earth Temple.
Yeah.
Not the
I mean,
sword,
Raid,
though,
the Raid
so
did as
I
well,
was
actually.
surprised.
After failing Thunderhead twice, he did it. Early Thunderhead. But
Big
yeah.
question. Did you do bellowless LMF like Jarl and Pac-Man?
Bellowless.
Yeah.
No, I got Bellows and Fire Node or something just
Yeah.
beforehand.
Yeah, but they skipped the entire lane evo.
Ah,
Basically.
dang.
Yeah.
I was
because-
considering doing mines first because I was hoping to find Hook Beetle because I didn't want to go gamble on 35%. And then I got Bellows and I was like, you know what? I will gamble on 35%.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it paid
Good
off,
choice.
but in like the worst way because I did all of back half.
Yeah.
Right.
That actually, that Mario, I posted like the video I made for the jump in FS Fire Sanctuary. That you can get the wooden chest, like the second chest right away with the BUA bit work. Rando.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is news to me as well.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
actually really cool. I gotta check that out.
Yeah. It's a little bit precise, but it's not that big of a deal, I think.
That actually makes
New
key
FS
smuggling that makes a key smuggle full clear actually quite a bit faster because in a key smuggle full clear you had to get that chest last and it was really far out of the way.
Yeah.
Also,
Yeah, I think that's just something. That's the thing we use for like Fire Sanctuary no items, you know, to get this.
Oh yeah, right. Item was Fire Sank.
Yeah, and
But
that's
yeah, so
what
I guess I'll check that out. That's quite useful to know.
Also Mario, Hook Beetle was on Pipit crystals.
yeah,
Pip it.
yeah,
Wait,
but
yeah.
so
I did pip it. I got the. Where was the other beetle then?
Arrows,
Oh,
crystals.
arrows.
Arrows,
yeah.
crystals.
Oh.
It was the central scale of
Oh.
swords, basically.
Well, wait. How
Never
was
did
bombs
Oriel? I mean,
actually
you had to do Oriel, right? You just forgot to do Pharaoh.
I did. Yeah, I got Ruby and dipped.
Ah.
Yeah, I knew Magma Turf was Path and Elden was Sots.
Yeah,
so...
no, it makes sense. Honestly, I thought it too when it came up to not just check. I mean, why would you check Pharaoh?
Though, I'm wondering how bombs was Path to G1
Because you gotta hint.
Water scale.
You gotta hint that water skill was in Linear.
Yeah.
So
it's
there.
Right. Right.
So
Scale logic. That thing.
Yeah. Yeah, because you
Yeah.
could soft block yourself out by hiring the
Yeah,
filling
yeah,
up the
yeah.
water.
Water. I always forget about scale logic though. It's weird.
Yeah, for sure.
yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
at least that was the gold hit that told you the most things in this seed.
Yeah, but I
that you were
think
just
I
kinda
think Mario
wasted on-
with the improved hints, with the goal hints, doing early Thunderhead if you can
Yeah.
conveniently is probably a good
I mean-
choice.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's an extra hint stone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you like this 3 dungeon standard seed?
The 3 dungeons. What?
Standard, because you didn't need to go to any unrequired dungeon as long as you do early Thunderhead.
As long as I did that, which I didn't.
Yeah.
Well,
See-
no,
yeah.
you could just luckily find the Ember tablet in Farron Trial, right? You don't have to get the hint stone to know that.
No, yeah. And you
You're
see, when I say
right.
early, when I say I did early Thunderhead, I really mean I did it like early on to avoid 10 loose, and that's how I had Amber Tablets so early, which disincentivized going to Earth Temple later on.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Also,
So you got to skip.
Melrose.
You got to
Yeah.
skip getting 10 loose, and you got to skip Earth Temple. So yeah, that's
Yeah.
probably where most of my time loss came from.
Yeah.
Also, GG to Melrose for finishing in the 6th
Oh.
place.
Nice, GG.
Getting a nice snipe. Looks like he did not
Crazy.
get Mel. He did not get. I mean, he did get Bellows as well.
The Pharaoh trial hint was in Thunderhead.
On the head.
Oh, and then
But theoretically, you could obviously do Fair and Trial without getting the hint, so you didn't.
Well,
do that.
yeah, but that would be a really
Random
really
check to
risky
do.
play.
That would be so
At that
bad.
point, people would be a little bit sus if you
Also-
didn't.
Alka, what is your obsession with rolling seeds that have Fire Sanctuary and 10 loose required?
I don't know, but Yal did not do 10 lose, so...
Well, but this okay. So in the co-op seed, you had to do 10 lose. This is different.
Yeah.
that's what we had.
It was unavoidable yesterday.
This seed is available.
Yeah.
Actually, I wonder if one of the Farron cubes that you could do Boko pushing, but it's really stupid without shield. Maybe one of those had a crystal pack.
I really appreciate how I spent a bunch of time in Earth Temple. I even did Pipit RBM because I was expecting to go deeper in until I got Botji. But mental note, don't do that unless everything before Pipit RBM is useless, because that's a waste of time. But
That's another thing. But like, imagine. So according to
also,
Raid,
I
Amber
really
Tablet.
appreciate it. I really appreciated just like going to Thunderhead, getting absolutely nothing, and then having it tell me, "Oh yeah, go do a trial." And also, the sword that you just got is in the place you were just in.
But you know what you missed out on? The amazing Ember Tablet check in Earth Temple.
Oh yeah,
Is
because if that was like, if that
the
was
cave
like,
ski.
if that was Gust Bellows instead of Cave Ski or something like that.
Yeah, but it would. But what if
Yeah.
Sansi would have? No, but yeah.
Where
Sansi
was
barren.
Cave Key at, actually?
That's
Oh, did we
Ember
just
Tablet
said
check.
Amber Tablet check?
If you beat Scaldera, get your Ember Tablet check. You get the cave ski to go to a Baron Sansi and a Baron Sanship. Just to reward everyone wants, right?
Yeah, definitely.
GG to Muzu as well.
Jeez.
GG. Once it shows up on your stream.
There we go.
Also, GG's to Muzu. For finishing.
Yeah. I also managed to, when I was doing pillar jump, somehow I managed to side hop and die in the lava.
I died trying pillar jump as well.
And I think if I didn't do that, I might have beat Lepe, because that lost like 90 seconds because I had to
Yeah.
resave it in the bit warp again.
True.
I even copied. In fact, I copied my run file to file 3 on 2 separate occasions. One after failing the bit warp once, just in case if I fail again, then I can just reload file 3. And then once in Bellows' LMF, like while doing the bit warp, because if there was nothing in the crawl space chests, I would have much more sanity reloading the save instead of like death warping or something.
I have to say, I'm pretty sad for Muzu after making the brilliant idea to get the Collins letter because of the Elden hint and getting the hook beetle and then the hook beetle not being required. Pretty sad,
Right.
but still
So,
good run.
so Pepper, like, how does this trick actually work? How do you get to the door to the Zalfos area?
You just walk.
That's like where
You just
you
like walk
spawn.
around.
Yeah,
Oh.
the bar is just not there. I
Wait,
mean, even if they were there,
what?
there's a switch. So
Oh,
I mean,
to
if you
Upper
do the UA
Academy
bit warp,
Village.
you land on the other side of the bridge, right?
Mhm.
There's like 2 bridges, and they are connected.
Oh,
With
you
a
just
shortcut.
go around that way.
Yeah, yeah, you just use the shortcut.
Okay, so like where there would be where there normally
I thought you got there from the bottle chest.
So
No,
you mean
no,
like
no, no.
where there would normally be a like the floor switch?
Exactly. Yeah.
I see.
Okay, yeah.
You
That makes
just
sense.
go to the door, do the side hop, get the wood chest first, and then get the map chest
then go
and
to
the bottle.
bottle.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So. Yeah, and then I guess you could just like leave and go back around.
Yeah. I mean, it costs. I mean, I guess it costs like a bit because you have to go there and then go back. But I mean, like it's better than
doing
going
the
check
back
very
at the end,
last.
yeah.
It does mean you get the 2 out of 3 chance of getting a small key from between that and the bottle chest, which is not negligible.
Yeah, that's actually quite good.
Yeah.
It also means that you don't have to like. You can just LA bit warp basically later if you need a hook beetle.
Yeah, until like.
You won't need any keys.
Well, the thing is, to have that, you have to use at least 1 small key to access an inner map statue.
Yeah, definitely think
at least it means like you don't have to. Like if you only get 1 key on the bottle chest, there's another, or you don't get any keys. You key smuggle through 3rd. Then you have 1 key left over. LA bit warp, and then you don't have to go back to the 2nd chest to get that key if you don't have it.
Yeah, I think it's definitely a strat worth knowing. I just kind of, when I found it, I did not think about Rhino, unfortunately.
And
so
then
I never mentioned it.
My last question about it, just like side hopping into the lava like that, does that make the floor work?
Yeah, so well, F5 Sanctuary loading works by being in a certain spot. It does not actually load by, well, it also loads by using a door, but it also loads by being in a certain position. And luckily, the first room of Fire Sanctuary has like height difference. So using the side hop and getting far enough into the room, loads the lava, hits you, and luckily the game, if you are already kind of in the room, like if you're very far out of bounds, like that's why you have to be like quite far out of bounds in the door. Right? Because you can hit the lava before, but it wouldn't work. But if you're respawning in the room, basically, by having like most of Link's body in the room, then the room will stay loaded, right? Usually you would hit the lava and you would just, spawn on the bridge again and it would load that room. But since you're just enough into the room by going far out into the door, you actually end up loading the room. But you have to quickly move left before the game realizes you're actually not in the room.
Alright, cool.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That technically works with every room, but unfortunately it's not useful for others. So in theory, if we found a way to do like big jumps, right, we could just load any Fire Sanctuary room we would want to. Because we just need to get far enough into the room to load it.
Because I noticed like the textures also fade in and out depending on where you are. So
I mean that's the reason. Like I did this like way early in the day, but I actually never got the room to load it because I wasn't far enough out. And then just one day, for some reason, I tried it again and ended up being far enough out, and I was pretty lucky.
Alright, cool.
Yeah.
My file's even like saved at the bit warp, so I can go try that now.
All right. Any other thoughts and feelings?
Not really.
I think unfortunately the seed didn't really show how empty unrequired dungeons often affects the seed.
Yeah,
So-
it also didn't show.
Maybe we'll have to do that again at some point.
Yeah,
Hints
it
honestly
also
weren't
not for gold
great.
hints.
Where was the Fire Sanctuary path, if anyone knows?
It was.
Earrings. Or the crystal pack, I guess.
Not what was it? Where was it? I didn't get it.
Let me look. It was before Deep Wood. Oh, I think it was in Lake Floria.
Oh yeah, it's for.
Floria. I never went there. Cool.
You never went there.
Did my Pharaon routing
You
just...
don't even try for
and
5
never let me go
crystals,
there.
for 5 crystal pack in Floria, because that would have been helpful if it was the case.
Well, I mean, it worked out, I guess. It did save you some time. Maybe.
It would have helped if it was a crystal pack.
Yeah, sure. But yeah,
it
so
was-
maybe
it was
we'll
about
have
the-
to do this setting again.
Maybe.
But we
I
did
know
test
I-
a little bit of
know
goal
it's-
setting.
It's very polarizing, let's say. But
Yeah, no, that's true.
that's
guess
why
it
we
was
have
a-
that's why we have the ban system for draft. So if you
Yeah.
don't like a setting, you can get rid of it.
Yeah.
Also, since we are testing settings every week right now, maybe we'll do Kid Sanity next week.
Maybe we'll keep.
I like the sound of
but
that.
definitely needs like a lot of good hints for that one.
Insanity
I mean-
is such a great mode.
Yeah.
I've not played very much with it. I need some more experience.
I don't know. I personally just enjoy it because it adds extra go mode items. What that really means is it means you're doing more checks where you have to like make decisions and explore rather than, and then there's less time spent go moding dungeons because
Plus-
some of them you can just go run to the end and open the door.
Plus the fact that it also could greatly reduce your go mode requirements. Like, let's say you have the
Yeah.
Fire Sanctuary boss key. You don't even need claw shots. You just RBM the statue.
What's the statue RBM?
It's Oriel's crystal.
Oriole's crystal.
Ah, Oriole. Okay. So like the same as the inner fire. Wait.
No,
Oh,
we
I
went
thought
we
you
talked
meant-
about the inner. Yeah.
Oh
just-
yeah, I
just
thought you meant
immediately go to
the
boss door.
fire. You still
The-
need claw shots to
No,
get
you
into.
can do second frog RBM.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Okay. I thought you meant the statue outside Fire Sanctuary.
Statue
That
outside
one-
Fire Sanctuary is it's just
Okay.
an intro cutscene.
That one you need. to
Yeah,
go
that's
to-
what I thought. It's a bad Farron bit.
That is a
Thanks,
pretty
Soul
bad variant,
Dungeons.
yeah.
Yeah, I remember that from AD.
You don't do that in the new AD route. But
Yeah, because you don't get scale, so you can't even do it.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Well. All right. I think we got everything.
Right.
Thanks everyone for watching.
Yeah.
Thanks for the restream.
oh yeah,
I'll,
thank
I'll,
you.
I'll give it over to the restreamer.
Yeah. Thanks for this race. Unfortunately, didn't showcase much the goal hints and EUD off, but well, these hits can happen. That's it. So yeah. I guess tomorrow is the grand finals game 3 for the co-op tournament. So yeah, definitely come watch that.
Yeah,
if you
I'm
want to see
definitely
more
glad I
SSR.
get some commentator experience in before that. Again,
Yeah.
I was a little bit rusty, not gonna lie.
It's at 1 p.m. UTC. So yeah, come see it. That's the end of the tournament basically. So yeah, I guess we'll raid the main channel right now. They are doing the Ocarina of Time Randomizer NA weekly race with the new weekly settings. So yeah. Thanks everyone, and see you later. Bye.